As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwu Abiyama Benigwe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. Ise.
Anyị mapụkwacha na nzu n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke, nzu eke ka anyị mapụrụ wee na-asị na anyị ọchị ka anyị na-achọ ka anyị wapụ n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa gbasịrị n'igwe nwanne otu onye na ya jikwa n'aka abụọ ji nke nwoke kọrọ ọjị a wee sị anyị were akwụkwọ egwu na-agabịa na mmezu. Wee na-asịkwa anyanwụ ụtụtụ nke na-awara Igbo, nke na-awara ọjị, nke na-awara Igbo, nke na-awara olu, wakela anyị na-eke, wakela anyị n'oge, wakela anyị n'afọ, wakela anyị na nkwụ, dị na ọnọdụ dancing song we love and challenge. Enu were ọjị, ana were ọjị, mbụ were ọjị, agide were ọjị, ndị ichie na ndị ọzọ na ndị kwuru eziokwu ka nka. Ndị mmiri ọgụ Biafra 1967-1970, our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our nephews, our friends. Ndị mmiri ọgụ Biafra 1967 so unu bịa were ọjị ya n'ogbe ka anyị weta ya n'ibe, ka unu bịa were ọjị n'ogbe taa ka anyị wetakwa n'ibe, ka unu gbabara ya osiarị na be ndị mmụọ ka gbabara na osiarị na be ndị mmadụ. Ndị na Chukwu ngị na gị na Nigeria na ozi. Wena sị enu were ọjị ana were ọjị mbụ na egede ndị ichie na ndị ọzọ ka unu were ọjị ya kwukwere na nzu ka anyị na-ekwu n'ọjị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ ekekere ya na-ekwu okwu ya bụ ndụ anyị na-eke, ndụ anyị n'orie, ndụ anyị na-afọ, ndụ anyị na nkwọ. Ekeketara anyị ọma ka o dodotara anyị ọma ka afụfụtara anyị ọma ka nkwọkwọtara anyị ọma ahịa na izu na ndụ nke ndị Igbo ji eme ihe na ndị Igbo. Chukwu okike abịa ma nga onwe gị mara ya. Were sị na ya na-ekwu na eke ka anyị na-ekwu n'orie, ya na-ekwu n'ode ka anyị na-ekwu n'afọ, ya na-ekwu n'afọ ka anyị na-ekwu na nkwọ, ka anyị na-ekwu na nkwọ, ka anyị na-ekwu n'ụtụtụ, ka anyị na-ekwu n'ụtụtụ, ka anyị na-ekwu n'ehihie, ka anyị na-ekwu n'ehihie, ka anyị na-ekwu n'anyasị, bụ ya anyị na-ekwu gwa bụ Biafra ka anyị na-ekwu na eke ka Biafra ka anyị na-ekwu n'owe. Na-asị Chukwu okike abịa ma dododo onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Dubia na eke, dubia na ode, dubia na afọ, dubia na nkwọ, dubia na ụtụtụ, dubia na ehihie, dubia na anyasị, dubia na maazị adịghị n'aka, ihe ori ya dị n'aka, bụrụ ụzọ ma bịara azụ, kpuchite aka ọkụkọ si ekpuchite ụmụ ya. Alapụkwara na ọdịrị arapụrụ bịa n'oruru ahịhịa n'ụbọchị nketa otu esi kwe ka oge si wadị. N'aha Great Chukwu okike abịa ma onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala enye mgbe niile. Aha na-asị dododo ụmụnne m ụmụ Biafra ekeketara na ihe ọma ka o wee rotere na ihe ọma ka afọ wefọtara na ihe ọma ka ndụ anyị na-eke, ndụ anyị n'orie, ndụ anyị na-afọ, ndụ anyị na nkwọ. N'aha anyị wee na-akpọku Chukwu okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa gbasịrị n'igwe nwanne otu onye aṅụrụ ndụ kwere kwa mee ya ụgwọ narị atụ egwu agbakwuru ezuru ike. Onye ike niile dị n'ọba aka ya, Adonai, Ancient of Days, Elohim of our forefathers, Elohim of our ancestors, El Shaddai, Hashem, Most High God, Chukwu Okike Abịama. We committed our leader n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke, anyị na-asị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke, n'isi onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Okwu Kanu, the Yeshua of our time, the Irokotri of our time, Ọhamadike one, ọnụ na-ekwuru Igbo niile, ọnụ na-ekwuru Biafra niile. Wee na-asị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke na naba anyị, ndị a na-eke, ndị a n'orie, ndị a na-afọ, ndị a na nkwọ, ndị a n'ụtụtụ, ndị a n'ehihie, ndị a n'anyasụ, gị na Chukwu, gị na ana, gị na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, gị na ihe ana na-ejere ozi. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu Abịama dododo nakwa nwanne anyị nwoke bụkwa our prime minister, Biafra government in exile, autopilot, Maazị Simon Ekpam. Wee na-asị Chukwu Okike Abịama n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke na n'Igbo niile. Mmụọ eke ngị bụ ihe, ihe ọmasị na ihe ga-eru aka. Mmụọ orie ngị bụ mmiri, ndụ mmiri, ndụ azụ, ndụ agha bụ ndụ mmiri, iji agha bụ ije mmiri. Mmụọ afọ ngị bụ ana ya echekọta ya na eke, chekọta ya n'orie, chekọta ya na afọ, chekọta ya na nkwọ. Mmụọ nkwọ ngị bụ ikuku na ihe ọmasị na ikuku ga-eri aka, na ndụ ya ga-adị na eke, na ndụ ya ga-adị n'orie, na ndụ ya ga-adị na afọ, na ndụ ya ga-adị na nkwọ. Eje anaghị abụrụ isi ije. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu Okike Abịama okike kele ụwa na ọ ga-adị ka echi na echi adị agwụ agwụ, na osisi pụtara ife dị bụ ụgbọ na ojiri egbu ha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ojiri egbu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ojiri egbu Simon Ekpam ga-egbu onwe ya, ọ ga-eti isi ya. Ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, ngị na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, ngị na-agwụ nsị ọha mehie, ngị na ndị mbụ, ndị egede, ndị ichie, ndị ọzọ, ndị kwuru eziokwu ka nka. Chukwu debere ọkọrọfọ ọkọrọ nkwọ họwa ma ha nwaweza ọnọ n'ihu ndị nke ha duru mgboke duru zomi weturu obi nwụba anụ ụmụ duru na isi eke, otu a si kwu ya ka o ga-esi anụ ọkịja niile, otu a si kwu ya ka o ga-esi wede n'aha Great Chukwu Okike Abịama onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala enye mgbe niile. A na-agwọ ọ na-ere nke e mere ju oyi eme ọzọ, isi emeghị ọṅara anụ n'ebe ya. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu Okike Abịama n'isi ụmụ IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, the genuine ones indeed, working as seriously to make sure that Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Eze Chukwu Okike Abịama, also the principal officers of Biafra government in exile, autopilot. Eke ketara na ihe ọma ka o rere na ihe ọma ka fụfụtara na ihe ọma ka mkpọkọtara na ihe ọma, ndụ anyị na-eke, ndụ anyị n'orie, ndụ anyị na-afọ, ndụ anyị na nkwọ. Ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, ngị na ihe na-ejere na ozi, ngị na ihe na-ejere ụra asọ ọkịja ozi. Chukwu Okike Abịama okike kele ụwa gbasị dị n'igbe. When I say the angel Chukwu Okike Abịama also guide us and protect us till Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Anywhere we are going, Chukwu Okike Abịama n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke. Mmụọ eke ngị bụ ihe ọmasị na ihe bịa ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ orie ngị bụ mmiri, ihe ọmasị na mmiri ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ afọ ngị bụ ana, ihe ọmasị na ana ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ nkwọ ngị bụ ikuku na ihe ọmasị na ikuku ga-eru anyị aka n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke. Ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, ngị na ihe na-ejere na ozi, ngị na ihe ana na-ejere ozi, ngị na-agwụ nsị ọha mee. Onye ọbụla mama aka nzu na aka nzu dị mma na we are whiter than snow. Na nzu enwe ntụpọ na Igbo, na nzu bụ omenala Igbo niile, na nzu bụ izizi a na-enye mmadụ na mmadụ bịa ebe mmadụ. Ya na-ekwu okwu n'ụbọchị nke taa, Chukwu Okike Abịama. Na-ekwu ya na-ekwu okwu bụ Biafra ka anyị na-ekwu okwu bụ nwoke ọ bụ nwaanyị. Ọ bụ ndị onye ọbụla wherever they are planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abịama, na Solok, Government House, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, councilorship, community leaders, whatever they are planning evil against the children of the Most High, against Biafra restoration, against our leader, also against the prime minister of Biafra government in exile, our brother Maazị Simon Ekpam. When I say the Chukwu Okike Abịama, okwu ọjọọ niile nke ekwuru, gọvanọ ahụ wekwa n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke n'oge chere ha ozo kpasa na eke, ozu kpasa na orie, kpasa na afọ, kpasa na nkwọ. N'ụbọchị ndụ ha niile oge chere ha azụ ihe niile bụ ihe ọjọọ kwuru n'isi anyị, ọ bụ izinu na nke a gbara n'isi anyị. When I say the Chukwu Okike Abịama, any evil plans of enemy in our land, in our Biafra restoration, whatever they are in planning against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abịama in this planet Earth, in our soul of government house, House of Representatives, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, councilorship, community leaders, traditional leaders, wherever they are in their planet Earth, in the four corners of this planet Earth, in their marine kingdom, in their Owonu kingdom, in their Ekaka kingdom, planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abịama. Let their evil plan turn against their in Eke, ngina Chukwu ngina ana, in Orie, ngina Chukwu ngina ana, in Afọ, ngina Chukwu ngina ana, n'ụtụtụ. The evil plans of enemy will go back to them in the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abịama. Ana agwọ ọ na-ele Okike Abịama. N'aha Great Chukwu Abịama. The ha Great Chukwu Okike Abịama. When I say n'ụbọchị nke taa, Kaine kuku we are the land of the rising sun. We will love and challenge. Anya want to kaina konita. The land of the rising sun we love and challenge. The land of the rising sun we love and challenge. Haka chukwu kikabia manya want to ngena wale bo. Ngena wale wakela ina ke wakela ina de wakela ina for wakela ina kwa wakela ina to wakela ina wakela ina yaso. I got book here. I go and I got the question that you had that one. No support if I did, but I have to give an appetite. I wish you a and I could Biafra. I can't try Biafra, go to try Biafra, come for try Biafra, come for try Biafra, and not to Kungana. I saw Biafra, I got 2 years and I go with a 2 years and no, we see no, the T. Siana for Wisana, T. Siana for Wisana. Asị chukwu okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa gbasibi n'igwe nwanne otu onye aṅụlụ ndụ kwere nkwa mee ya ụgwọ anarị atụ egwu agbakwuru ezu n'ike wee na-asị nekwa nwanne anyị nwoke a bụ Biafra United Channel Television n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị breke dubia na eke dubia na orie dubia na afọ dubia na nkwọ dubia na ụtụtụ dubia na ehihie dubia na anyasị ọpụpụ na mgbatị a dịgị n'aka ihe oriri ya ahụ dịgị n'aka chukwu okike abịa ma iburu ụzọ ma bịarịa azụ kpuchite aka ọkụkọ si ekpuchite ụmụ ya arapụkwana ya na-erapụ bịa n'ururu anya n'aha Great Pope abịa ma wee na-asịkwa n'ụbọchị nke taa the land of the rising sun we love and cherish chukwu okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa gbasibi n'igwe anyanwụ ụtụtụ nke na-awara igbo nke na-awara olu wakela anyị na eke wakela anyị n'orie wakela anyị na afọ wakela anyị na nkwọ wakela anyị n'ụtụtụ wakela anyị n'ehihie wakela anyị n'anyasị ọpụpụ anyị na mgbata anyị the land of the rising sun we love and cherish anyanwụ ụtụtụ n'ụbọchị nke taa ka anyị na-ekwukwe n'isi ya kewakerịa na ekewakerịa n'orie wakerịa na afọ n'ekwu ụmụ IPOB n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile wakela anyị na eke wakela anyị n'orie wakela anyị na afọ wakela anyị na nkwọ wakela anyị n'ụtụtụ wakela anyị n'ehihie wakela anyị n'anyasị ọpụpụ anyị na mgbata anyị dịgị n'aka ya eri ya ahụ dịgị n'aka bụrụ azụ ma kpere ya azụ chukwu okike abịa ma n'isi nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Biafra United Channel otu anyị si wekwu ya n'isi ya ka ọ ga-esite n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile n'isi ụmụ IPOB niile n'isi indigenous people of Biafra niile n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị breke otu anyị si kwu ya ka ọ ga-esi wee dị n'aha Great chukwu okike abịa ma onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala enye mgbe niile a na-agwọ ọ na-ere nke e mere jụọ oyi emekwa ọzọ.
Young flights in the mix.
The Sabotage body with Biafra come. Umokoko, mad people everywhere. Dara. What you don't know is bigger than you. 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 Hey, he dey make me yo gaga. He dey make me yo gaga. He dey make me yo gaga. This yo G, he dey make me yo gaga. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth. Yeah. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth. Yeah. Ah, he dey make me yo gaga. Mama, he dey make me yo gaga. In this yo G, he dey make me yo gaga. Saboteurs, he dey make me yo for you. Obi them fools everywhere. Obi them fools everywhere. Obi them fools everywhere. When we talk about our freedom, we not go the first. When we talk about our freedom, they go the first. When we talk about our freedom, they go the first. Yeah, he dey pay me yo gaga. Mama, he dey pay me yo gaga. In this yo G, he dey pay me yo gaga. Saboteurs, he dey pay me yo gaga. Yeah. Biafra voice 247. Love you, we love you, everything me blood, brother man, you know. We go crazy.
Welcome.
Rasta man of God. Love you. Biafra, you know. Ikuku. Bad guy, you know. Woto Woto master. Love you. I can't have a go on. I get y'all away with a minute. All them enemies of Biafra. Mad people everywhere. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, now go the best. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, we now go the best. Yeah. He dey pay me for you. He dey pay me gaga. Africans, he dey pay me gaga. This your G, he dey pay me gaga. Ah, he dey pay me gaga. He dey pay me gaga. I don't know what's wrong with the reasoning ability of a blind man. My God. Simon maximum respect. He depend me for you. He depend me Gaga. Africa, he depend me Gaga. This your G, he depend me Gaga.
Welcome, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. You are welcome to this very live presentation, this very moment. If you know you are a saboteur, this very music is for you right now, for you to repent. Okaloge money wepurakon we no fair before olaka mado, because obulaka mado, okwakagika oyabo, and the jidu to woji, makanobona chijie. Oya derege very, very difficult. Even the difficult for you to see it once again. This very presentation this evening is all about the saboteurs and, of course, the amnesty collectors who are currently receiving Woto Woto. I've got all the evidences and voice notes to play for you this very evening. As we continue, let us continue to enjoy with this very piece of music from a young Biafra.
Because the entire story. Ndibo tu inusi, agwawati matanodi. Eburisi ya na kreso, jiri ebe kuma kweso. Makanu panu boko, opa tichiri ya, abona boson nyango, ona yeku chikona kana. Asi maburo kuno mare, ya buru biyaru. Namogara pala namu, surrounding was on Obado Maketo, money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mobaram see, Nabia Frabalamu, Iabuna Ninu, Kambu Paraya no. Bakanoji Femata Winyakaye, Akalobe Ilo Nesia. Oye mufe mparani feya, nkago panuko. Biafra is my land. Biafra wabarabo. I must go back to our land. And get the kwanu to go if I would get me up 4 years ago, gonna talk in me also. Ogo no dirapuni kahala. Mano yes na bugoba na hibu. Wesi no choro wa Nigeria. Ya bigo solo nda usala ugausa. Kanyo wezero wanyeba. Maka no bulo lo ugausa. Aze bugoba no is. Yoga kita pandia usofuma.
Oh, Guinea, you are highly welcome once again, my wonderful people of Biafra, and of course, lovers of freedom, wherever you are joining me from all across the globe. I say you are highly welcome to this very live presentation this very evening. Today's date is 11th of September 2024, and the time right now is exactly 39 minutes past 7 p.m. It is already 40 minutes top of the hour
40 minutes past 7 p.m. in the land of Chukwokika, which means we are just 20 minutes away from 8 p.m. Wherever you are joining me from, it is your live presentation, and the voice you are hearing right now is none other than that of your brother or the Nanwa from Biafra Unite channel/television. We have come to do the needful this very evening. Once you are joining me, there is one thing you must do first. You have to hit the like button and, of course, let others know that we are live and direct. I will just mention only few names as we have always do. Because of our time, we will not go on to mention all of you, but I want you to know that I have seen your comments already in the comment section. Ben Okobwe, I don't know if you are here. These are comments even before we came on live. Ben Okobwe, you are welcome. Victor Okwoha, you are welcome. Emmanuel Ndidika, you are welcome. Meka God, you are welcome. Ogolo Josh, you are welcome. Victor Mbemena, you are welcome. Fabio Ifediche, you are welcome. Oh my goodness me, the comments are already over 90 comments already. I want to ask all of you to pardon me because we have to move immediately without further hesitation. Please, if I do not mention your name, I want you to know that you are already welcome. Please keep liking and, of course, hitting the like and share button to let others know that we are live and direct. We have got a lot to discuss this very evening. I hope that 2 hours will be enough for us to do the needful this very evening. Going by the title of this very live presentation this evening, I have written Saboteurs and Amnesty Collectors Receive Woto Woto from BLA, the Biafra Liberation Army, as internal Iduaka no in top gear. As internal Iduaka no is now in top gear. If you know, you know. Mabuluka, our prime minister, he always say, if you know, you know. Now, anybody from the old Anambra state, especially the place known as Ihiala and the environs, both Osumohu, Lilu, Okija, Ekusigo, Ihiala no Nwea, Amoka. If you know anybody from those areas, tell them to gather here. If you are from Old Imo State, especially, I want everybody to pay attention this evening. This very live presentation, I said, no, we are going to expose a lot of things this evening. If you know anybody from the old and defunct Imo State, especially those from the Olu axis. If you are from Olu, the place they called Ihioma, where the saboteur cum skeleton is coming from. If you are from a place they called Amaruru, if you are from a place they called Umuhu, if you are from a place called, or you know anybody from a place called Awo Idemili, if you are from a place called Awo Idemili, if you know anybody from especially Awo Idemili, that very village, that very name, Awo Idemili, that name, Awo Idemili, if care is not taken, before Biafra is completely restored. God forbid. God forbid. I said, God forbid. Before Biafra is fully restored, God forbid, you may end up having only newborn babies in those areas, in that very area called Awidemmili. I said, God forbid. But if care is not taken because of the level of sabotage emanating from this area, especially the place called Awidemmili, if care is not taken, you may end up having only but newborn babies from age 10 downwards before Biafra is fully restored. And I am saying this as a warning, unapologetically. A lot of people have paid the ultimate price in this very freedom move. Therefore, we cannot tolerate any sabotage. Any sabotage. Because it is now looking as if that any grown-up person from that area called Awidemmili has turned to a sabo. But we are going to deal with all of them, one after the other. So if you are from a place or you know anybody from the entire Olu axis, entire Olu, I'm not talking about Olu local government, the entire Olu zone, or should I say Olu state of Biafra land, comprising that Awidemmili, Osun local government area, the old Osun local government area, and the whole environs. Call them together here this evening. I have a message for them. Now, ka a na-arụ ọkụkọ ọkwa na-efe n'enu must understand na ọkwa nwanne ya na family member ya ka a na-arụ n'ọkụ. That I did not mention your name or your village name this moment does not mean that your village is exceptional or your village is innocent or your village does not have sabo. Ọkwa nekwe ebe a na-arụ nwa ọkụkọ n'ọkwa nwanne ya ka ọ bụ. They are the same family. Like as I said before, that we have had a lot of casualties in this very freedom move. A lot of people have paid the ultimate price, including... In fact, I have not even told my story. I haven't told my story. I have not told what I have lost in this very move until when the time comes. People will know why I'm so mad and angry the way I am. Now, let me begin based on of course, the title, Saboteurs and Amnesty Collectors currently receiving Woto Woto. I've got lots of videos and pictorial evidences of the internal Iduaka. I have them, but I'm not going to show those images at the moment until our app is ready and launched. Because for now, we can't afford to show them with the platforms we are using. But I've got other things, especially some videos which are free to show, and voice notes, which I'm going to use this evening, not just to expose them, but also to send very important message to them and let them know that they are evil. That ekwefa na akuni mafia, ekwa nwafa na akuni mafia, na ya niro. I want them to understand. Those that you'll be hearing their voices and their evil plans this evening from this very broadcast must understand. Na ekwefa na akụ n'ime ọfịa na nzuzo. Na ya bụ ekwe, ya bụ ogene, ya bụ ọjafa na afụ n'ime ọfịa na nzuzo. Na afụzie n'ife, n'iro nke ikpeazụ a. I will call their names Some of them, their pictures will be shown, while important message will be sent to them. And you can run, but remember that you cannot hide forever. Even quickly, also because my dad know we're going to do also. After committing all manner of heinous crimes and abomination, slaughtered innocent people in our land with a bubatono and Zujanjaweed. You think you are going to run? You are going to run, and then we will clap for you and we forget your crimes. You must be a joker. Aka ya baloge, ya come monchuelugeze. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Those who think that you are now in our enjoying with hope who's or danger, instigating violence in our land in the name of fighting for the zoo, Obodochuku Bruno, which has already gone down. And you think you can be somewhere in nowhere. Talking nonsense. Ne sume no na agbamba nwere onwe imi. I want to tell you that no what abrokwa heaven naka ya akpaloge obere. In fact, we are more closer to you than you expected. I don't want to talk too much this evening because I've got some things to show you. So therefore, we must begin from the post that the Prime Minister of the BLG, i.e., His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njokun Otirizu Mmanwu 1, ụgbala nọ n'ụlọ ibubu ya na-azụ n'afịa. Ụgbala nọ n'ụlọ ibubu ya na-azụ n'afịa. So we are going to begin with this very post. There are two posts of Woto Woto, which I will be playing for you moving forward. The first one is the one that happened yesterday, but because we didn't make it to come live yesterday because of the Prime Minister's emergency X-Space address, then let us see the video first of all, and then we'll see another one, the one that happened today. After that, it is good to begin with good news. Irrespective of our anger, it is very, very good and imperative to begin with good news. For you to see that we are winning, no matter their propaganda, no matter their criminalities, no matter their sabotage, we are still winning. God is on our side. The spirit of Biafra, the land of Biafra, the spirit of our ancestors are all behind us. They are all on our side. Therefore, we will continue to decimate the enemies and the terrorists who are coming to destroy lives and properties of innocent Biafrans in our land without looking back. Let me know if my voice is coming out clear before we begin with the video. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear without cracking. Please let me know in the comment section. Just type yes. Just type yes. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the comment section.
Power to the people. Power to the people. The people armies have spoken. The people army, the Biafra Liberation Forces. Biafra Liberation Forces have spoken. Commanding by General Botuzo. Commanding by General Botuzo. They have done the needful. This is live in Lilu. Today's date is 10 September 2024.
10th September 2024. This is live in Lilu, in Anambra, in Ihiala, local government area, old Anambra State, old and defunct Anambra State. And what you are seeing on the screen is not a pothole. It has absolutely nothing to do with pothole. The enemies were decimated. And we mepe we swallow fa. Elili Fernando. Umokoko. The land of Biafra will continue to swallow the enemies until they vacate, until they will leave by fire by force, whether they like it or not. Nobody is ready to beg anybody. Anybody begging anybody, you are not supposed to see tomorrow. If you beg, you buy. Can never beg anybody. Who get it by fire by force, whether they like it or not. There is no begging in freedom fight. Nobody begs anybody. You can never beg your way out. You give it to them, woto woto. They will run away because they know that the place where they are is not their land. It's not their land. As I'm speaking to you now, nobody wants to buy for the Zoological Republic. No single soul again. As I'm talking to you now, the breaking news as I'm speaking, the breaking news is that police of the Zoological Republic has withdrawn all their police forces protecting any VIP all across the Zoological Republic in order for them to have enough men to send to Edo State for their upcoming gubernatorial election. What I'm telling you, breaking news now, as we are talking now, just let's say 2 minutes ago, breaking news. The zoo police has sent signal to withdraw all their personnel attached to all VIPs across the zoo. Every so-called very important person, VIP, their police have been withdrawn from A to Z for them to have enough number of men that they want to send to Edo. Ordinary Edo governorship election. Ordinary Edo governorship election. The zoo does not have enough men to send to Edo. They have to withdraw the ones attached to their big men, their fonse, in order for them to have enough men to send to Edo. Now, how many are remaining? Ndị na-anwụ na-anwụ, ndị na-agba ọsọ, ndị na-withdraw. We have the news just 2 days ago. How many of them, how many number of them tendered resignation letter? That one is the soldiers, the military. They came the next morning, boom, to debunk it. I read the news, I was laughing at them. They debunked it officially. The Zoo Janjaweed Army debunked it with an official, publication. Now, let us continue first.
The Amota and the terrorist Zoo Army are gone. Gone. This is it. Life and death. Their life. As we told them, if you do not leave the land of Biafra, you will leave by fire, by force.
This is not pothole. Ifa Bunigwe. You know, they thought that the people who built Obunigwe those years, 50-something years ago, over 54 to 55 years ago, they thought that those that manufactured Obunigwe, many of them are gone, and few of them who are still alive are old. So therefore, we have now suddenly forgotten the gift given to us by Chukwu Kikabiama. Biafran people are the most scientific people. I don't want to say in the whole world, but in the entire African continent. You can never challenge it. You can't challenge it. I said you cannot challenge it. You can't challenge it. the most scientific people, group of people in Africa are the Biafrans. If you think you are too powerful, do your own and bring it in the public. Let us see. As I'm talking to you now, there is another breaking news that Innocent Woto has officially announced the first electric car production in our own land. Electric car has been manufactured in Biafra land. This is a breaking news. Anything in Guragide now, after the program, go and make your own research. The only thing is that I cannot be making record, I cannot be recording this type of news because it doesn't add anything to our struggle for now. When Biafra comes, we'll begin to announce any problem that happened in our land, we'll announce it. But for now, we are in struggle, so there are some things that we cannot be, bringing our time to record. This type of news, I can't be recording it. But it's a great news to show our progress. Yes. So, they thought we have forgotten how to build Ogunigwe. They thought we have forgotten how to manufacture our own. Then you have to go to America and buy Super Tucano jet, and then you come to our land to bomb. We will engage you whenever you come. And that is what you are seeing on the screen.
Either alive or dead. This is the land belongs to people, the people of the land. See, they don't need you again. Either you go or you die. Over. General Wildosa.
Either you go or you buy. The voice you are hearing is the voice of one of our men, the voice of one of the Biafra Liberation Army personnel. Now, this one is just yesterday. I want to show you today's own. Today's own, just a couple of minutes or hour ago. Today's own. Obanje na Bandi Zoo. The zoo is in shambles. They cannot control it. The earthquake is too much for them. The earthquake is too much. If you haven't liked the broadcast, I don't know what you're waiting for. As I bring the second video, please use this opportunity to hit the like button. I need more people to join this very live broadcast because today's program will be very, very exceptional. Oh, yeah, working on, I'm telling you. Today's program, working on, to be honest. Now, here we are. This is today's own. And let us see. And of course, listen.
For year, Hamotanga no Greek cross. So Hamotanga wait. Say make the people where use leg. The sabo where they among them, where no how will they take the place the thing. So make them come disconnect them. At the entire year. They no say Chuku Gikabia Madewo.
Did you hear what he said? I'm not sure if you heard it. He said that the Sabo. Chai. Oh no. This eternal Iduaka no is just starting. It's just starting. He said that the Sabo that followed them to show them the way and to show the Sabo came here, this place. I don't know if you are seeing it. Can you see the video properly, please? Are you seeing the video properly? If you've seen it properly, let me know. Or maybe I can play it through another device or something like that. That the Sabo who followed the Janjaweed, the terrorists, to show them the way to follow, to come and see our men face to face. Had I knew that Ogbunigwe is here, and how did the Sabo know? The Sabo knew because the Sabo was working with our men. Remember that there was a news of amnesty. There was news of amnesty. Remember that. I recorded it where they were talking about amnesty. They say, Hope Uzodinma DSS has provided amnesty, so people should, come and our men should come and collect amnesty. How many of you remember that very news? Not even quite long ago. That was last month. How many of you remember the news of amnesty? How many of you watched the news of amnesty? They said they now have amnesty, that our men should come and collect amnesty and stop fighting for freedom. So those who went to collect amnesty, those that went to collect amnesty, they are today receiving Woto Woto. Even if this broadcast takes us 3 hours today, we'll be here. We'll finish it. I will not postpone it to another day. Those who went to collect amnesty, who were working with us, now thought that yes, they have arrived. They now have, because once you take amnesty, you become a Sabo. You begin to take the janjaweed all around the places, pointing hand. That is the job. That is the job. They thought that they have arrived, and they took the janjaweed today to show them the way, because they were with us. According to the personnel of the BLA, he said, the Sabo way followed them. Let's hear him. Let's hear him live and direct from the horse's mouth.
For year, Hamotanga no gree cross. So Hamotanga wait. Say make the people where use leg. The Sabo where they among them, where know how will they take the place the thing.
Did you hear that? The Sabo way they among them, we know how we take the place the thing. Meaning one of our own who went to collect amnesty, who has now volunteered himself as a Sabo, who is now the one taking the zoo janjaweed around, pointing hands and taking them to the bushes where our men are so that they may die, so that the Biafra land may swallow them, because you can't come and visit us in the bush and go back free. Never. It is not possible. The land of Biafra will swallow you. Whether may be Sabo, may be zoo terrorists, may be anybody who come to attack our men, the land of Biafra will swallow you. Now, the Sabo is the one now who came. And let us watch.
So make them come disconnect. At the entire year, they don't know say Chuku Kikabia Made work.
They no say Chukwu Okike Abiamade at work. God is at work, and God is on our side. As they came, they collected. Now listen.
We deceived them. Now yeah, where more than 10 at the spot die.
Mm-hmm.
And where that they very useless, we say they don't know say we prepare for them. See blood.
Now let me minimize it a little bit to avoid some issues.
This is them. This is another point where they die. Now to pass. Nah, wahala. They go no say the land of Biafra no joke. Either they leave the land with their life, or they all die here. Yes, that is it. Chukwu Kikabiyama continue to bless our great leader, Mazi Namudi Kanu. Bless the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile. Simon Ekpa, bless the general himself, the triple general, General Butuzo, bless all the generals under his command, and bless all the concrete and all the Biafra Liberation Army, up and down, sea. And the world will know that we have spoken. This is it. When we tell you to leave our land with your life or you die, and they will see carry your dead body come out, you just say we are joking. This is where they perish. More than 15 die here at the spot.
Now, you see, of course, you all know their their modus of operandi. The reason why I minimize it because I don't want the video to show, a lot of obarafa, because once the video goes obara, YouTube man kefaji webro YouTube. So their modus of operandi, once they carry their februo zufa, ebuofa februo zufa. Now then they buy, now then they carry their body they run. And that is the reason why you can never see it on the so-called mainstream media. You can never see any of this news on mainstream media. Because they don't want to demoralize the morals, or should I say, they don't want to demoralize others who want to join the criminal and terrorist army. They don't want to join them. They don't want to demoralize them. Because they know that if the videos of the elimination of the terrorists are being played on the so-called mainstream media, nobody, I said nobody, not even one person, will agree to join the Janjaweed anymore. Moving forward, nobody, not even one person. I hope my voice is coming out clear. Please let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Very, very important. Let me know in the comment section, please. If my voice is still coming out clear, let me know in the comment section, please. They know very well. Now we will move to another direction before we begin to play their voice notes. Before we begin to play their voice notes and also show their pictures, their ugly pictures, let us just listen to what the Prime Minister said just yesterday.
Warn the one they call Uchechi never to utter a word against me again. And I challenge them to come on social media and bring her again on Radio Biafra to attack me. As a matter of fact, Oyen Dumasin and the Kano have warned them never to attack me again.
All right, thank you. Your Excellency, I want to play a particular place before we move on. I can't even hear the voice. I can't hear the sound anymore. I can't even hear the sound again. I don't know. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm playing a video, but I can't hear the sound from my end. Can you hear the sound, please, from the video that I'm playing? Because as for me, I can't hear anything. Okay. All right. All right. No problem. Oh, people say they can hear it. I don't know. Why am I not? Oh, they say no. Okay, fine. No problem. All right. Of course, you had the first line where the Prime Minister said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has threatened and warned the one they called Uchechi. I like that word. I like that Mazin. You remember we were live here. We were live here just day before yesterday. On the 9th of this month, we were live. And I told you something. I told you something very, very important. That Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, as it stands today, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, as it stands today, is very, very pleased. Is very, very pleased. I'm going to remove it and, of course, bring it back again. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, I told you something. I don't know if any of you could remember. That Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is not in a hurry. Any of you remember that? I said it just 2 days ago, not quite long ago. Any of you remember it? That Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is not in a hurry at all, in as much as he keeps hearing the message. In as much as he keeps hearing the message. Na zoo, na bagadagada. Na obodo zoo chukuburu onu na bagadagada. Na Janjaweed is no longer at peace in Biafra land. The Janjaweed is no longer resting in Biafra land. The Janjaweed now moves while they pee in their pants in Biafra land. Why they pee in their pants in Biafra land. In as much as Mazin Nnamdi Kanu keeps receiving that kind of message, you can keep him in the DSS dungeon as much as you can, as you like. It's none of his business. Whenever you are tired, you tell us, you give him to us. Because as far as we are concerned, the Janjaweed will never rest in Biafra land. They will keep running.
And warn the one they call Uchechi never to utter a word against me again. And I challenge them to come on social media and bring her again on Radio Biafra to attack me. As a matter of fact, Oyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have warned them never to attack me again.
All right, thank you. Did you get that? If I play further, it's not only the Uchechi, including the brothers. I don't know if I can see the particular place. He talked about the brothers. This talking about, I don't want, this one is not a question. I just want to and send to them so that they can post because you talked about the fake siblings of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Very good. So before, initially we thought they have understood who is actually fighting for their brothers really. Though somebody like me know their role, especially in Kenonuno with Nkenonama, we know their role on the kidnap of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. So I cannot be convinced in any way. But we thought they have calmed down all this while. But in Cape Azua, it seems like the devil has started rearing its ugly head. So my question is, do you think they have now come together again with the DOS West African Limited to carry out their second attack?
No. They have not come back together. As a matter of fact, Oyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have warned them never to attack me again. But as you can see, the attack is still coming. Which
did you get that? Oyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has warned them never to attack the Prime Minister again. Remember that couple of months ago, if not years, I think that was last year or 2 years ago. I think that was 2 years ago. There was a letter that came from the DSS dungeon, and to make the matter worse, the person that wrote this letter is their own lawyer. I said their own lawyer. read my lips, their own lawyer is the person who wrote that very letter. It's like a memo. Not just an ordinary letter, it's like a memo. Nnemeke Ejiofor wrote that very letter. And remember that Nnemeke Ejiofor was, I cannot say a boy to Ifeajuna. Nnemeke Ejiofor is never a boy. But he was directly working under Ifeajuna Ejiofor. Are you paying attention? Nnemeke Ejiofor was second to Ifeajuna Ejiofor. He was the manest man of Ifeajuna, Karo White. So, if Nnemeke Ejiofor, if Ifeajuna is not there to deliver message to the criminals, Nnemeke Ejiofor will be there to deliver the message to them. Guess what? The memo or letter was written with the official stamp of Nnemeke Ejiofor's law firm. Are you paying attention? And was directly sent to the criminals, including the brother, the so-called brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That they call Kanu Ntakanu. I have said it time without number. I know whenever he heard me say it, he will be peeing on his pants. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not travel from Britain, from UK to Kenya. I will say it till he is released, because I know what I'm saying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left from Germany. I'm saying it, hitting my chest. As a matter of fact, he didn't just go from UK to Germany, from Germany to Kenya. He was never on transit. He was in Germany. He was living there within a Ken. He was staying with Kanu Ntakanu because he ran away from Britain. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ran away from Britain. Let me say it today. The way it happened. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ran away from Britain because first of all, UK police, let me tell you, many of you are not aware, UK police sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu an invitation letter. The same way Finnish police invited Mazi Samanepa when the whole thing started. They invited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the first time. He went. He was interrogated. This thing was not in the public. Nobody knew about it. And the interrogation was not an ordinary interrogation. It was a threat. Because the government of UK was behind the invitation. They asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to jettison the movement for breakup of the zoo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refused. It became a serious threat. Now, by the time the sabotage got to the hands of the wife, Uchechi, a lot of you thought that the time they shared money to sabotage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the time they kidnapped him in Kenya. No. The money was shared long ago. The money was shared long ago. Many months, if not a year, many months that the money was shared. Uchechi was instrumental to the running away of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from UK. Uchechi became a thorn on the flesh of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A thorn on the flesh of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said a thorn. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was completely uncomfortable. He was made uncomfortable by Uchechi. He felt threatened. his life was in danger by the woman that he married and was living in the same house. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu flee from United Kingdom to Germany and was living in the house of this Sabo called Kedafaya Kanun Takano. Kanun Takano was living in the house of Kanun Takano. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was even sleeping in a car. A lot of people are not aware of what I'm saying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sleeping in a car, a small car in Germany. And when he was sleeping in a car was whenever he felt he was not comfortable in the house of his own brother. A lot of people were not aware. He will come and broadcast, and he will look good, dressed on suit. You cannot get a Madonna, no matter man only na no. Apart from the burdens of the struggle, inside he was dying because his life was threatened from all angles. Kanun Takano housed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There's a video. Some few IPOB members visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That video was viral. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was pray oji mmanya oku when I go for when ekpere. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praying with what do you call this hot drink? Spirit, something like that. Mmanya oku was praying. They were on something like balcony. How many of you know the video I'm talking about? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praying with hot drink on balcony. How many of you know the video that I'm talking about? Because the video was viral. Few IPOB members visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They were on a balcony. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praying. Thank you, Samson. How many of you know the video that I'm talking about? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praying on a balcony with some few members of IPOB members back then, before he was kidnapped in Kenya. That very balcony you see, I beat my chest. I want Kanun Takanu to come and debunk it in the public. That very balcony you see was the balcony of the house of Kanun Takanu in Germany. I want to, because I'm sure he's listening, I want him to come and debunk it in the public. That very balcony you see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was praying and pouring that hot drink, was Kanun Takanu's balcony. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu traveled to Kenya, Kanun Takanu was instrumental to the travel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Kenya. And he knew every single thing that happened. He knew. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, he knew. He was busy telling the so-called secretary back then to continue tweeting and writing and confusing Biafran people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was coming on air. He knew. The criminal knew. Even threatened the so-called secretary that if you ever raise an alarm, I'll deal with you. And that one was busy, deceiving us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was coming on live. We never see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The next news we had was hearing it from the Janjaweed. That is the most greatest insult any organization could receive, or a nation. That a leader as influential as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, and then we have to hear it from the kidnappers. What happened to the top members of IPOB and DOS members that received him in Kenya? Where were they? Everybody deserted, and they shut their mouth because they have all taken their own share of the proceed. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has told the DOS through that letter, that memo, never to speak or fight against Amonepa again. They refused, they didn't listen, even when the memo was coming from their own lawyer, with the official stamp of their lawyer's law firm. They refused, they never listened, and they continued to fight the prime minister. Now, as it stands today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself has banned the so-called siblings and the Delilah of our own time that called herself the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, never to speak against Mazi Samonepa again. And did they listen? The wife, for now, we can say that the wife has obliged, because she's still pretending to be innocent without knowing that we all know her own activities. So she's still pretending to the fools to be innocent, to be obedient. Now, the wife has obliged, but the siblings who are hell-bent in silencing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not listen to him. Even when the one that called himself Kadafaya, Meme, is also among the lawyer or among those that frequently visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon. Yet, he is there. And I'm going to play his video briefly before we go into the main matter that has brought us here today. So, this one, no grip play again. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong with you. So let me try and see if I can play it the last time, just 1 minute, and then we'll now go straight into the internal Iduaka, which is ongoing, which is currently happening. We are going to expose every exposable things this evening, especially those that have collected amnesty and have made themselves willing tool to the Janjaweed to sabotage our own people. I am born autonomy mafia this evening. Bound autonomy mafia. Wherever you are hiding, I want you to know that we know.
And I warn the one that call Uchechi never to utter a word against me again. And I challenge them to come on social media and bring her again on Radio Biafra to attack me.
Did you hear that? DOS in the ocean, there's a new challenge in town. Wherever you are, whether you're on TikTok or you're on Instagram, there's a new challenge, or you're on X. DOS in the ocean, you people hijacked the hallowed platform of Biafran people, used to known as Radio Biafra. Now I don't know if it's Radio Fulani or Radio Tinubu or Radio Hope Uzodimma, because Hope Uzodimma, anytime you go there now, they sing praises of politicians. Radio Nigerian politician. It is now Radio Nigerian politicians. So you people hijacked it. You people are in control of it. There is a new challenge. If you think, say, you know what you they do, bring Uchechi Kanu, although she can still come. She can come. Although she may not come for now because she's still pretending to be innocent of what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So she may try to listen now. Just for now. So, DOS in the ocean, if you know, na mokalo na aka, no bunwoke, bring Uchechi Okukalo again to Radio Nigeria politicians. Let him come and sing again. Frontal lobe, frontal lobe. In Asuranya Sundi Britain. In Asuranya Oyibo, frontal lobe. Come again and tell us about frontal lobe. We want to hear you again. Uche Chokukalo Delilah. We want to hear you again. She may listen to this tomorrow and come. So if she comes tomorrow, don't be surprised. If you hear her on radio Nigeria politicians again tomorrow, do not be surprised. Don't even bother sending it to me to remind me that she has finally come. Don't be surprised, because she might onwelike G fere due to the challenge. Frontal lobe, yeah? But the challenge is there already. So emalo na amukaro na kanono bu nwoke. But Uchechi na your radio Nigerian politicians. Let us hear her. Mad people everywhere. Now let us hear that very few seconds again, and then we jump into the main matter that has brought us here this evening.
Mazinam Dekano have also threatened and warned the one they call Uchechi never to utter a word against me again. And I challenge them to come on social media and bring her again on Radio Biafra to attack me. As a matter of fact, Oyendu Mazinam Dekano have warned them never to attack me again.
All right, we will now jump straight into the main issue that has brought us here this very evening. Very, very important. Please, if you haven't liked and shared the broadcast, use this opportunity to do so. Use this opportunity to do so. Oh, that reminds me. There is one more video here. There is one more video that we need to play. There is one more video we need to play. Although many of you have seen the video, but the reason why I want to play the video is because the face of the Okoko is already on the thumbnail of this very broadcast. The face of the Okoko is on the thumbnail of this broadcast. So we need to play the video here. It is important that we play the video since his face is already on the thumbnail of the broadcast. It is very, very important that we play the video. So let me bring the video and play it like few minutes or seconds. And then we will jump to the main message that we have come here to do this evening. Yes, this is the video. This is the video. So pay attention, my people, while we play this very video before we jump to the main issue that brought us this evening.
According to them, was to subtly protest the detention of their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, by the Nigerian authorities. At the early stage, the people in the southeast complied with the order, but later the protest was abused, hence the cancellation of all sits at home by the leadership.
Remember also that people have chosen willingly on their own to sit at home in solidarity with the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. It's not our making. Even in numerous occasions, IPOB has called for the lifting of sit at home, but people said no. This is the only weapon we have. We need to sit at home until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released.
Yet attempts by the people to trade or carry on with their normal activities on any day declared sit at home had enforcers destroying goods and lives of citizens of Nigeria within the southeast region.
You cannot tell us how to free ourselves from bondage. You can't sit somewhere in Lagos or Abuja to tell us how to free ourselves from bondage. The earlier you people understand, all you newsmen and women, the earlier you understand this, the better for you all.
There's continue to come from various sources. This is the place of Simon Ekpa in IPOB.
He is not a member of IPOB.
What is the place of Simon Ekpa in IPOB? And the Okoko responded, he is not a member of IPOB. I have no problem with that. I have absolutely no issue with him saying that Mazi Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. Of course, as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in the dungeon of the DSS, nobody, no genuine Biafran will identify himself as a member of IPOB. Nobody. I said no genuine Biafran. Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu recall in 2021, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself denounced IPOB. I want you to remember that. How many of you remember, by the way? How many of you remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu denounced IPOB, the current DOS IPOB? How many of you remembered it? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu publicly in the court denounced membership of DOS IPOB. Now, no genuine Biafran wants to associate him or herself with these criminals. Let's continue.
He does not represent IPOB either.
He does not represent IPOB either, of course.
We should understand that. It's not as if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is incommunicado. We can always reach out to him. And of course, most of the instructions come from him, and his order is final.
Oh, so Emmanuel Kanu, you know that the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is final. Yet, this same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you have confessed that his order is final has also given order that you, Emmanuel Kanu, must not speak about Mazi Simon Ekpa again. Yet you are here talking about the same person that your brother, the leader, has said that none of you should in any way speak about him again. And here you are telling us how the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is final. Emmanuel Kanu, ị na-ekwu eziokwu ka ị na-atụ asị. We know how you look before. We know who you are. As a matter of fact, I'm going to remind you some things. Before we jump into the next segment, I will remind you how you used to be. After reminding you, we'll then ask you a question. What has changed? Is it that you are working? Is it that you are so financially sophisticated or financially buoyant? What has changed? A very simple question. But before then, let us first of all listen to the garbage that he talked.
As long as IPOB movement is concerned.
The recent rumors of a planned 30 days set at home is not only unauthorized, but anti-people.
You know, people have seen the entire movement, as a huge merchandise. And therefore, they are cashing out on that.
Now, this is where my problem comes, and this is why I'm playing his video. Remember, I said just a few minutes ago that I have no problem of him saying, because you may say, but what he said is not bad now, because even the Prime Minister himself does not associate himself with IPOB. Fine. I have already said that I have no issue him saying that Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, is not a member of IPOB and does not represent IPOB. I have no issue with that. But what he said now is where my problem comes from. First of all, the newscaster herself said there was an order of 30 days sit at home, which is the number one lie.
Unauthorized, but anti-people.
Final, as long as IPOB movement is concerned.
The recent rumors of a planned 30 days set at home.
Did you hear that? The recent rumor is the planned 30-day sit at home. Instead of the Okoko, who should be in the best position to address it, to put the woman in a better state of mind and tell her the reality that, look, even though he is not my friend, but I am still aware that he never ordered 1 month sit at home. That what he ordered was 1 month shutdown of the zoo institutions within Biafra land, which everybody has his or her right to go about their normal businesses throughout this ongoing 1 month shutdown of zoo institutions in Biafra land. As you all know, if they do not want to shut down the zoo institutions by themselves as ordered by the Biafra government in exile, we are helping them to shut them down. You must have all seen the videos of how we are helping them to shut those institutions down, both the local government secretariat, the police stations, and of course some of the checkpoints. We are helping them. We are giving them a very good assistance, very good assistance to help them shut down those institutions. And it's still ongoing. As a matter of fact, we are still on the second week. We are still on the second week. Before, by the time we get to the third week and the fourth week, towards the end, by the grace of God, by that time, our app will be ready. And we doesn't have some very smart freedom videos, very nice freedom videos that you have been lacking all this while.
It's not only unauthorized, but anti-people.
People have seen the entire movement, as a huge merchandise, and therefore they are cashing out on that.
Did you get that? That is my problem. The woman said, alleged or lied against the prime minister of ordering 1 month sit at home, and she called it anti-people. Anti-people. Instead of this man here to say, no, it's not what you think, he said that people have seen the opportunity to catch out. People are using this opportunity to catch out. And they have turned it into a merchandise. That is what Canon Takano has to say for a lie peddled against a man fighting for the release of his own brother and the freedom of his generation and generations unborn. Canon Takano, who is in the better position to speak the truth, has labeled the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile as a merchandise and the man who has seen an opportunity to cash out. That is my anger with him. And that's why I have come here to talk to him this evening. So, Canon Takano, you have the guts. You have the guts to talk to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile this way, knowing fully well that he is the only person, I said only, when I say only, I mean it. Knowing fully well that he is the only person who is fighting so hard, tooth and nail, doing everything he can, putting his life on the line, staking his own life, that your people, those you called your people, may be free. Canon Takano, The only thank you, the only reward you have for him is to call him a merchandise and a catch out man, a man who has come to catch out. Now, because of that, we have a question for Canon Takano this evening. We have a question for Canon Takano this evening. Canon Takano, the question we have for you now is, couple of years ago, when your brother, or before your brother was kidnapped, yes, that is the right word, Canon Takano, couple of days ago, years ago, before your brother was kidnapped by the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, you had no property. I want everybody to pay attention. Please, if you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. I just want you to say yes if you can hear me very, very clear. If you can hear me clear, let me know in the comment section, please. So, Canon Takano, not even Canon Takano, Me Kano, I have a question for you. And this question goes like this. Me Kano, couple of years ago, before your senior brother was kidnapped, we know how you were looking. Me Kano, you have no job, right? Yes, you had no job. Till now, you have no job. There is no any known job that you have. And don't tell me that your father kept billions in the bank for you. Me Kano, the whole world can now see how you are now looking very, very handsome. You are now brown, very fair. You have, eaten a lot of money. You are now shining, very good and fine. I don't say you shouldn't shine. But Me Kano, before your brother was sold by your likes, by people like you, Me Kano, we understand that this is how you were looking. Me Kano, pay attention. Prince Me Kano, we know very, very well that before your brother was sabotaged and sold to the enemies, this is how you were looking. Prince Me Kano, we know that before your brother was kidnapped, was sabotaged and kidnapped, this is how you were looking. Prince Me Kano, this was you. And we all know that you have no job of your own. We understand that you have no job of your own. There is no any job known that this business is run and owned by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, Prince Me Kano, Emmanuel Kano, na Igbo niile, including in Lagos or Abuja. No business. Outside the zoo, you have none, because you don't live outside, you live here in the zoo. So Me Kano, knowing fully well that this is who you are, of course, I know that people upgrade. People can upgrade, of course, I know. But you upgrade depending on the amount that comes to your account on a monthly basis. You don't just sit down one place and upgrade, boom. Me, who gave you the money that you used to build a White House? Duplex. And you built this house after the kidnap and rendition of your brother, your own brother, without any job of yours, without any business of yours. When everybody is aware, or let's say hands are pointing at you, that you are among those because the way the job went was through the politicians, which Ifeanyi Ejiofor was the architect, the main arrowhead. After having meetings with all the politicians, Igwes, and the so-called critical stakeholders, which he confessed that he was having meetings with them to see how to stop unknown gunmen, which everybody believed was Eastern Security Network, formed and, of course, launched by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen and listen very good, my people. The whole world, not the whole world, the whole politicians in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom were aware that the then or the so-called unknown gunmen believed, yes, that is the right word. The whole zoo politicians believed that the then UGM were the members of the Eastern Security Network formed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the only way to reach out to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was through his lawyer. They began to organize meetings with Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He told us that he was having meetings with them. He called it high-level meeting. High-level meeting. That is what Ifajuna called it. It's on record. It's on video. We have the videos. Now, Ifajuna crept in or crippled in through the family. You were aware. Kanu Takano was aware. The wife was aware. All of you. And he brought in his members of DOS because Ifeanyi Ejiofor was a critical stakeholder in the DOS gang. He brought in Madubugu, who was the grand commander of the Eastern Security Network, the grand commander, the commander of all commanders of the then ESN. Hey, oh my goodness me. The money was passed through Chinas Anworu to Benjamin Madubugu. Benjamin Madubugu now circulate the money to the appropriate quarters after taking his own share. Are you paying attention, Biafrans? So, all of them gathered and agreed, yes, we will do this because of the money, the amount that was involved. Now, after collecting your own proceed, Meme Kanu, you shifted from this current person you were on the picture you as the Biafrans, on the picture you are seeing on the screen. Meme Kanu shifted from this person now. All of a sudden, boom, all of a sudden, these pictures you see were not new, were not old. They were not that old. You can say maybe it was like 10 years ago or 20 years ago. No, these pictures were not that old. Even as you can see on this one now, you can see on your left-hand side, you can see Barisaloye Jumako. These were never old pictures. Prince Meme Kanu, how comes you jumped from this person that we are seeing? This picture was taken few months after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his rendition to the zoo, and now you jumped, boom, to this person now. Overnight, White House, Meme Kanu without a job. Be progressive. We are all, somebody like me especially, I have this progressive mind. I love it when people are progressing. But how do you progress without a job? Without a job. Somebody said network is disturbing. Network is disturbing. Please let me know if there's any problem with my voice or with the videos I'm playing. Please let me know. Somebody said network is disturbing. Let me know if there's any problem. Maybe it's from his or her side or from my side. Please let me know if my voice is okay. Is anything the matter with the network on my side? Let me know in the comment section, please. So if there is no problem, then the person who said network is disturbing, you have, if you are genuine, then you have to refresh your own, gadget, whatever gadget you are using to watch this broadcast, you have to refresh it, or maybe you are not genuine. Now, Meme Kano, you have a serious question to answer. Until you answer these questions, nobody will take you seriously. Nobody, not even a newborn baby. Not even a newborn baby will take you serious because you are a Sabo. A Sabo, that is who you are. We don't want to go deep into what transpired after Sit at Home was announced, how you people fought together after, everything, all the shenanigans between you, your brother, Canon Takano, and the members of the OS criminals. We don't want to go into those matters. We don't have that time now. But that question, until you answer this question, then I want to tell you that nobody is going to take you seriously. Now, let us delve into the matter of the day. Going by the title of this very live presentation, which I have written Saboteurs, Sabo Ndi Oswimi, and Amnesty Collectors, those who have gone to collect amnesty. You people are now receiving Woto Woto, isn't it? And to make the matter worse, ọ na-abụ ọnwụ gụba nwa nkịta, ọ nara ekwu ya n'isi nsị. If nwa nkịta, ekuke, o nwere nke a na-akpọ ekuke. Ọ bụrụ nke unu na-azụ n'obodo oyibo. Ọnwụ gụba nwa nkịta ekuke na-eli nsị, ọ nara ekwezi anụ n'isi. Nsị bụ the best food of ekuke. Ọnwụ gụba nwa nkịta, ọ nara ekwezi anụ isi nsị. That means those of you, the new ones who are still going to Owerri to collect amnesty, you don't want to learn from what has happened to those who have collected amnesty before you. You are still going to collect. Biafrans, I want us to listen to this, voice notes, and after that, we'll send a very important message to them. Pay attention, please.
Ndị be anyị ụnyaahụ anyị mere announcement, anyị mara ọkwa yesterday maka ndị akpakara na ndị landlord nyere ha chọpụ. Yes, announcement ya ahụ na-abịakwa again today. Ya first announcement na-abịa today. Onye ọbụla bụ onye akpakara nọ n'ala Awụ Idemmiri, anyị nyere gị 7 days. Yesterday agala day 1, taa day 2. Anyị nyere gị 7 days iji pack your things and leave Awụ Idemmiri. Mana ọ bụ na 7 days agụgide 7 days ya aga na ịpọ, ị ga-abịa jide aka n'aya ọnụ. Ị ga-abịa jide aka n'aya ọnụ. Eji Igbo agwa ya onye ọcha. Yes.
The same person who is threatening is the same person that threatened our people that after 28th of August, if they fail to go and collect amnesty, they will finish them. He said, according to him, he said, na fire agba, faga befa, fa agba uno foko, balun neya, balun naya, balo munnia, balo muewu mokuko. That is the same person who is talking. And his name is called Desmond. I have a message for Desmond. Let's continue first.
Then onye na-ege chop ahụ ji abịa jide aka n'aya ọnụ because no ọ na-support terrorism and the criminal and ọ na-enye ndị bandits ụlọ ebe ha na-ebi. Ọkwa maka ndị akpakara, more especially nke a na-akpọ papa abụọ ibi nọ n'obibi n'ihu ba aggregate. Ọ bụrụ na 7 days gacha na pack your things and leave Awụ Idemmiri, ihe ga-eme gị, ị ga-ebelieve ya. Yes. all the landlords now with them. This is one and I mean announcement that's not repeat here again. There's a hour. I can't do any again. All the landlords 7 days. Igwa onya bakara no beg to pack out and go with immediate effects. All the apakara, more especially papa boy no na nihuba na kukuba aggregate. No bibi. Na kukuba aggregate. 7 days. Iji pack your fence. Get Ebonyi State Ebishi Rebia. Failing to do that, obuni fairly me 7 days gacha, government gets where descend there on you. You got way to government gets where descend there on you. This is the last one that in the queer today. On your bola boy landlord, 7 days in your quick notice and he brush you out from your place. Because obuni may be honey, shop and beg your hobby. Government got call them. Yes, government because government at time now nangu boy the bandits all ebe ha na ebi. No, all because of the bandits all on your shop. Many had you well not buy on your government to na. So give one boy tiri and all. Tiri on your no law. Your own is finished. Immediately broom packing his load and go bend the boy. Then papa boy and papa boy because you get about hair no bibi. 7 days or any 7 days notice. Upon 7 days, yeah, gacha is here about poor. Government in Abia, Habia, I'm get a government in Kekano. Also give 2 million. Government give 30 billion. Where should I give 2 million? Cabrosh get totally. No, Abia, a maro, halfway boy state. Halfway boy state, better buy where I maro. When I buy Zusia all the cables need to buy, vandalize that transformers. Spoil so many people's properties in a Rabakara. Every motor, Jabayoko, Ijabuli say, if the motor, the mad moto, Jabayoko, Abachayoko, Ibazula Sabakara, Ijabuli say, if you don't have government, I'll for him. Obron is illegal for our place with after the 7 days. Motor did have a community as well. Age Wabra. You will water over all of them, Namabakara, Unuga Wabra. Ebute moto the police, Jabayoko community. Unaje Bulisi Sabakara. In even with them in that committee, nonsense crime. Ne tiga with them in trouble. Me with them federal government. No bandits be able because of nonsense in them. Obron papa boy yeah with insert yeah them akra 7 days ago no apora with them one of on your anya because government no aga abato wa yourself. Ibonyo Iboya with them in them Abakra, Abakra is hereby closed down. I shall tell Abakra now with them. No more Abakra business. Each me guy guest about a man with them. Failing to listen to this important announcement, your own is gone.
Nkiji Weburonye. Desmond Nkiji Buronye, who are you? Now, for those of you who did not understand what the idiot was saying, let me tell you, the idiot who is talking about Abakara, who is alleging Imanandi Bosinona Abuna Choi Buwankita any for job before a boy. Any for job where hangia. The old Lukune Kwokwa Bakara is alleging Nandi ne mi fa bakara na vandalize this transformer na ebu cable everything because o believe no fanwa bundi na ebutelo Biafra Liberation Army the equipment faja no obunigwe. Are you paying attention? The idiot believes that those he called Abakara sellers are the ones getting the equipment to manufacture Obunigwe for our men. That is what he's saying, naturally. And we have a message for Desmond. He thinks that nobody knows him. I want him to know that his matter is on air today, this evening. And he's not the only one. There are many. Desmond, your matter is on air this evening. We'll have a message for you, but let's continue first.
Lele ndị Ebonyi steeti na-abịa sọsọ ọrụ ka ha na-abịa akọrọ anyị a na-akpọ ha ndị ịza wito na-eji akọ ndị mara ọnụ eze gị dịka epu oge ndị ịza sọsọ ọrụ ka ha na-abịa arụ sọsọ ọrụ ka anyị ji were gbara ha abịazie na ba anyị bụ awụ ide mmiri bịa shi ọdọga chụsịsịa ndị niile ji ego na-awọ
ndị a chụsịrị na-awọ bụ ndị osuimi like you. Do you know his anger, his madness is because he's among those that the People's Army have given a run from our, because he's a Sabo. Desmond, you think you can run to Owerri and you are from there ranting like a monkey. We know where you come from Amoku. In Awidemmili. We know every single thing about you. Those of you from our, if you know a place called Amoku, you must let this idiot know that we know him. You think you fall from sky. Are you an island? Island. You are not an island. You are not an island. Desmond, we know you. We know who you are. We know where you are in Owerri. We are more closer to you than you think. And let me tell you, even that Owerri will not be enough for you when the time comes. And that time is fast approaching. That Owerri where you are, you think you are now working with Opos or them. That Owerri will not contain you. Because even that Owerri, we are there. And I want to make it clear, because there is something he said, that in the Zande Boni, Fabian, now with them, listen, and listen very good. In Biafra land, where we are fighting to be free from the Janjaweed, from occupation, oppression, suppression, we must be somewhere. This is a message I'm sending today to everybody who happen to come from a place where the People's Army are located. Listen and listen very good. Our war with the zoo is not a war with the indigenes of the location where our armies are located. I want everybody to bear this in mind today. If you are from Awo, you are from Lilu, you are from Osumohu, you are from anywhere in entire Biafra territory, wherever you are, wherever you come from, I want you to understand that the war between the Biafra Liberation Army and the Zoo Janjaweed has no business to do with the indigenous people of the land, the location that the People's Army are located. You are the one making this war to be against you. Pay attention, my people. This is a very, very critical and important message we are sending this evening. You made the war to be between the People's Army and against you, the indigenes of wherever we are located. You made the war to be against you. It is never in any way against the indigenes of the location where we are. Because we are fighting to protect you. We are fighting to protect you, not against you. So why are you making the war against yourself? Because you are sabotaging the People's Army. You are the pointer. You have been used by the invaders to be pointing hands at our men. You have been used by the invaders to be pointing hands to the houses, the family homes of our men, and they are being set ablaze. The houses of our men are being set ablaze, courtesy of your sabotage. And you think we will now clap for you tomorrow? And when anything melogin does under support, yay! They are chasing away. They are buying our rich men. They are chasing away our, prominent and illustrious sons of our village. illustrious sons of our village. Like a tale or the megu. Oputandi be aputana na back. Hey, they have chased our illustrious son away. Why wouldn't you be chased away? Why wouldn't you be chased away when you have made yourself a stumbling block? The war of liberation of Biafra has nothing to do with the indigenes of wherever our men are located. But you can literally make this war to be against you by your activities against those who have volunteered themselves, put their lives on the line to protect and fight for you.
Bezie na buy chusisara anyị ndị niile ji ego mebisie militants anyị nwere. Ndị buy abịa na dance to their tune. Eridiri na-eri. Onye eridiri ndị ahịa. Ndị ma sef na ihe eji mara ha sọsọ ka ọrụ abezie be shi ọga bezie mmadụ nwụọ na wide mmiri ịbịa kwụọ bribe before ilie mmadụ. Can you imagine that kind of nonsense? Ichi ime child education ịbịa kwụọ ha bribe.
Ndị otu dị ka gị nọ n'Owerri na rant, people like you who are ranting in Owerri, you won't even pay any bribe because nobody needs any bribe from anybody. The Biafra government is seriously funding the liberation of Biafra. The Biafran government is funding the Biafra Liberation Army, so nobody have time to collect any bribe from you. But bear it in mind, be rest assured that people like you, Desmond from Amoko, Awidemiri, you can't even step your foot in our again. Never again. Never again. Because I'm unable. We do not have prison. We don't have prison for saboteurs. We don't have prison for terrorists. You, Desmond, we don't have prison for people like you. Anybody who knows him must tell him, we do not have prison for people like you. We have only one option for people like you.
Before ime ime wedding, ije kwụọ ha meet ha kwụọ ha bribe, ọ bụ na ime ha bịa gbasasị konye mara anyị ihe a. Ndị ba ya nọrọ sị ha bụ ụmụ ọma ahụ gbadikpadịrị ha ọnụ. Ụmụ ọjọọ abịa spoil our place. Mmadụ nwụọ na widemere edeme beria. Ndị ba ya ọ bụ na ije kwụọ ha bribe ka ha ghara ịbịa ha bịara dị ha spoil things. Ọ bụzie na anyị na-ewerezi ego anyị were na support criminality. Ndị bụ na ha eruo akpụkwụ anyị gba n'ụkwụ. Abezie were ba anyị were mere terror.
Who are you? Who are you? What do you have? A Kalofaga school. Are you more educated than them? What makes you better than a other part of Igbo land? What do you think you have that other Igbos do not have? What makes you more better? Because you come from Awidemili. And every Biafran must remember one thing, that the battle will be fought on ground, and this ground is a location, and this location is somewhere within Biafra land. And the Biafra Liberation, the People's Army, will choose a better position and location that will be suitable and comfortable for them to fight the battle, for them to stand a chance of winning the battle. I want Biafrans to be paying attention to every single thing that I'm saying this evening. The battle of freedom is always fought on ground. And that ground is a location. And that location is not an isolation. It is a location where there are inhabitants. Pay attention. Are you getting what I'm saying? In every battle, there is a ground for it. And that ground, there are people who inhabit it. They bear the brunt. You cannot choose a location for the battle for the People's Army. It is not possible. You can't tell us where to station ourselves to fight our battle. We will choose. We choose. And we are going to choose a place where we stand a chance of winning the battle. Not you, Desmond, not you, Ogugwa, not any of you, not you, Iwanyanwu. When I say Iwanyanwu, I'm not talking about the late Iwanyanwu. There's another one. There is another one. You are hearing it today. There is another Sabo known as Iwanyanwu. So you are not in the position to tell us who and where to choose to fight our wars. In Ania, Biafrans, pay attention, please.
Ichi meberia ije to bojo hey ka nje settle under and ije gwara ha kporo ga ego akporo ga ego onye bala na-akwụ ego na-akwụ ọ bụ na ndị bayi eketa anụ ụra na amara na ndị a destruction ka ha bịara all those people na-enye informant ahụ total brush ka gọọmenti bịara gọọmenti ga-agbara ọnụ niile tọba n'ala yes gọọmenti ga-agbara ọnụ tọba because ụnụ chọrọ itinye ndị bayi slavery nke nwa na-eme informant na-eme ije nata ego ngwa bụ onye dị nri na a na-eme beria na village gị ị ga ngwa bụ onye na-eji anata ego ịnata gị were wejere ha then ha chọrọ gị nwebere ego i were je na-ara siga look at what etu subject yourself to etu subject yourself to ordinary messenger ibuzi a subject ya gị to ordinary messenger mmadụ nwụọ edinye gị je nata ego before eme beria a na-eche ka lụọ nwaanyị ma ịgba nkwụ nwaanyị edinye gị je nata ego look at how you subjected yourself.
You can rant as much as you can. You can lie as much as you can. You can do your propaganda on voice note, sending across as much as you can. But you will never do that here in or should I say in your homeland. You can do that in a place where Hope Uzodimma gave you apartment near government house in Owerri. That's all. We are very close to you than you expected. Desmond, we know you. We know you. We know who you are. We know where you come from. And we are very, very close to you. I want you to know that we are very close to you. Okwa, your matter is on the air this evening. I want you to know that we are closer to you than you expected. Anybody from Awidemmili who knows Desmond must send this message to him and tell him that we are closer to him in our way, more than he thought.
It's an able now win a many formats. Makachineke, government got what I am body evil. Now you see what baggy air. I am Wisiganya. I am Wisiganya. Don't worry. None of them informant. None of them informant. Give one on a hiala. Give one bonya one on a hiala, non a hiala. Name Moto White and Abata, a Mohana phone. Oh, I Moto White and Abata, habitat that produce Trenda, and down teas, how one down Brumoto Hagare and Apakara. Papa boy, I bet there's no Apakara. Give a boy on Brana Junction. Ne check in the Apatasa Dibawo. I bet with them, how about you? Papa boy, there's no Apakara with Indotie. Give one. Government na beragi. Obu na ihe ya gbo total brushing. Ma unu ma nwunye unu ma ihe si na family unu pụta total clearance. Kunu feel that pain other people na go through. 4 years about 4 days.
Desmond, akwa chọrọ ịgba onye chọrọ ịgba everybody, isn't it? Isiro n'enu da. Ị chọrọ ịgba gbalụ nne gbalụ nna gbalụ ụmụnne gbara ewu gbara ọkụkọ. You did not fall from sky. You did not fall from sky. That's what I want you to know this evening. You didn't fall from sky. You are not an island. You came from somewhere. In Amoku, we know. You never fell from sky. So when you are threatened, onye na-atụ mmadụ aka ma lakọ mkpụrụ aka n'one na-atụ ya, ijiri ofu aka ofu mkpịsị aka na-atụ mmadụ, ịma mkpịsị aka n'one na-atụ gị, count them as they are pointing at you back. If they not threaten, you have threatened before with amnesty.
Is in abject poverty 4 years. With nonsense gang of group of people in a job. Announcement here, I never with Ulrike and the Ezewarawa. Go wiki bagananti because many here now. Oh my god already. And they got no there. And
oh my god Guinness.
The key here. Ndia amoko you.
Oh my god Guinness this month opening what idea. The Miri Amago Guinness. The Mili Amago Guinness Mobone Maro. You better know now.
You too. Ona de mama de na anyo amuyanse. Yes. Ndamoku you too. No lag behind it. Amoku you in this fight against insecurity no lag behind it. Government is not lag behind it. Yes. Government is not lag behind it. Yeah? Okay.
Are you paying attention, my people? The idiot is now gingering the young boys. In Amoku. He is gingering them to rise up that the government he's talking about, Hope Uzodimma Mao, and his criminals in the DSS, police, and the Janjaweed army. He's saying that they are lacking behind. So, Hope Uzodimma wants to use this idiot to arm the youths of Amokwe in Awidemmili to carry out an attack against the Biafra Defense Forces. Listen, Desmond, I want to tell you, no matter how you arm the youths of our, no matter how you arm the youths of our, they cannot be more tactical than the zoo terrorist military. I want you to pay attention. All these youths now you are gingering, trying to ginger them. Government said they are lacking behind. They can never be more tactical than the zoo Janjaweed. And if the zoo Janjaweed does not do it, do you think that the untrained Amokwe youth and our entirely youth will do it for you? For who pulls them? For Buhari, not Buhari, for Chief Nubu? You think they can do it for him? I want to use this opportunity to send the important message, a very important message to our youths entirely. The other day, Osumohu and not Osumo, is it Osumohu or Osu, the same Osu local government area, Osu Hitokwa. The youths, they call themselves the great future of Osumohu youth, tendered an apology letter to, to the Biafra Republic government in exile, Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Liberation Army General Commander, and the Biafra Prime Minister himself. After they have done all their gara-gara, they have done all their sabotage and everything, armed themselves with a double barrel, looking for our men, they realize that, that they have been pushed to the wrong direction. They realize that the politicians have used them for their own selfish interests and benefits. And then they came back and tendered public apology. Unreserved apology. People like you, Desmond, even your own apology will not be accepted. I'm promising you today, your apology will never be accepted. Because you will look at bonye when yama, you will be go where bonye when yama. Therefore, your apology will not be accepted.
Etu nda amoko yutu gesi we nọrọ na ihe ụdị etu a na-eme unu egbugidego mmadụ na afụze ndị nu ya egbu ọ bụrụ na akụrisi blọk mmadụ kpọrọ akpọkọ na akụrisi ihe ọ bụ ohi ka anu na-ezu ihe ọ bụrụ ihe awụ confirm destruction ka unu na-eme unu akụrigoro blọk unu ahụzi unu na-emezi all manner of things. Amoko yutu gọọmenti na ngwa ụlọ unu bilie maka ọ bụrụ unu ebilie ofu aka rụta mmanụ o dezuo ndị ọzọ ọnụ.
He always come with threats. And I want to tell both Amokwe, are we them really entirely? Listen, there's something I told you, that what the Zoo Janjaweed, the trained Boko Haram in Zoo military could not do. Do you think that you who are not trained can do it? Do you think you can do it? You cannot do it. Do not allow the attaching penny afo that you will be paid by this idiot who will collect the main money from Hope Uzodinma, pocket 80% of the amount, and pay you all of you will be paid the remaining 20%. If you, whether you are 100 or you are 50, you will be 20% will be shared to all of you. Do you have the opportunity? Do you have the avenue? Do you have the link to go to Hope Uzodinma to ask him, please, how much did you give Desmond for in total? Do you have the link? You don't have the link. So don't allow him to deceive you. The people he wants you to go and fight did not commit any crime. Rather, they are fighting for their own freedom. The land of Biafra is with them. The spirit of our ancestors are with them. You cannot win the battle. Go and make inquiry. Go and ask Osumohu youths. Go and ask them.
Ofu aka rụta mmanụ oruo ndị ọzọ ọnụ. So Amoko youth, Amoko awi demri, all the youth na Amoko awi demri. Ana m charge unu na billion n'ike. Yes, Amoko is very porous, conjoined with Edenta. Ana m charge Amoko billion n'ike. Here notice from government. And the onye ahụ na-eje agbada na-eje 321 na tempo. Yes, onye ahụ na-agbada na-eje 321 na tempo because
look at the way he's talking as if he's on ground. As if he knows what is going on. Somebody is somewhere in Amokwe feeding the idiot with false information. He's ranting somewhere in Douglas House, thinking that he's correct. Who is that? I am calling your name, Desmond. Who is the person you say, Onya wanna get temple? Who is the person? You don't know. Somebody is somewhere giving you false information in our Mali, in our Bamba, to show Hope Uzodinma. Yes, you're on ground. You know what is going on. You must have voice note. You send the Alo Hope Uzodinma. You send the Alundi Swimi Beggy, and you think you are doing a great job, right? Hey.
confront on Ndami where he then onya with them never information. Not mother neje treat any now even the hebe hagazo. Give up onya with them uza his away that thing. Bakunoza 2 days more. Obro na etu hojo so well and yes to ala kamara hebatria. Give up onya neje treat one na tempo na nonsense camp ahano. In eje treat here. Uza his awa baguru uza 2 days more. Obro na etu esigbo ojo to etu eyeso to ambage ebe nkwuru kwegekwara ya. Ndị Amoko yutu unu niile ana ma charge unu bilie. Ndị na-eweta information na-enye those bandits. Ndị onye agha na-esi na account ya na-akwanyere those bandits ego na Amoko. Government is coming for you. Onye ha na-eji account ya were na-akwanyere bandit ego na Amoko. Government is coming for you. No, everything here, all this thing I am uncover. It has been uncovered. Yes, it has been uncovered. Ikuku ekola hu ike ọka anya. Gị nwa bụ a na-eji account gị nwa na-eweta account. A na-eji another bribe. A na-eji another ka ya na-akpọ ya ego kwere bandit. Gị nwa bụ onye nwe okwere medatin. Ọ bụrụ na 7 days gacha na ngụ wee si na awụ ide mmiri ripụ ọsọ ihe ya agbaga ya dị mma.
I want you to lead. I want you to lead the battle. Or you walk in Lagos the other time, he said he is coming back home to lead the battle. And we told him we are waiting for him. Since then, he has been running. His face is everywhere. He's all over the places. We are waiting for all of you to come. Your friend in Lagos, right? Both Bishop and all of them, who threatened that he's coming. He's going to lead the Janjaweed and show them the right way to follow, to come and meet our men in the bush. We told him we have been waiting. Since then, we have been waiting. Instead of him to come, even there in Lagos where he is hiding in Lagos. Even when we are not fighting in Lagos, he is still hiding in Lagos. Maya bruzie gonwazi. Okoko dekage. Wo banshi dekage. Nenweru ifepo. I want you to come and lead them by yourself. The second video we played, a Sabo like you led the Janjaweed to go and detonate our own Obunigwe. Also, over 15 of them, now more today. A Sabo like you, I'm sure you have gotten the message. A Sabo like you that led the Janjaweed to detonate the Obunigwe for them to be able to pass freely. Also, over 15 of them now more today for proper judgment. Mad people everywhere.
Then go on a treaty on a campo. Go on a treaty because I sustain injury now because of the Hendami Waraha. Go on a treaty by now. Bows on 2 days again. Why 2 days again? Abraham 2 days again. Isigi, they are aware. Isigi guy eburu bi owere eburu isigi bia e post na Facebook afugi no go wan onye na-eje treat bandit bows out again amaku youth announcement I no like, and I don't know among the reason why all the engineers, doctors, and even people know but person amaku jiwe just know for their arms so unu na gbam na nnu ile bo accomplice.
Those engineers and doctors you are talking about are seriously behind the liberation of the kingdom of Chukwokikabiama. All the doctors and engineers you are calling from Amokwe and Awoidemili entirely, who are in diaspora, they are solidly behind the liberation of Biafra. Not everybody will be a Sabo like you. Not everybody.
Complicity. Days of reckoning is here now.
Of course, the days of reckoning is here, and you will pay for your sabotage. I'm putting it on you, Desmond. As you said it, days of reckoning is here, and you will pay. You will pay dearly for your sabotage. Serve the zoo and come back in shame.
For bandits. Days of reckoning is here now. Amoko, in your platform, kick up, speak up in your platforms as other Awidemli villages platform, huh? Amoko, speak up in your platform because someone had the complaint to government again. Even resigning about the key.
The same Amoku he's talking to, calling them to stand up, is the one he is threatening at the same time. So I want to call on Amokwe people to listen to this idiot that you think is now your God because he's close to Hope or the or whatever. Look at the way he's threatening all of you. Look at the way he is threatening all of you. And tell me if this kind of person has any good intentions for you. Just tell me in the comment section. If you are from Awidem Mili, tell me if this kind of person has any atom of, good plans and intentions for you, who is now threatening the entire village youth.
Design about the key. Speak up. Kwuo ihe ọjọọ bụ ihe ọjọọ. Ka m bịakwanụ. Ndị be anyị biko ka imechi announcement n'imechi announcement ya ana m ayọ onye ọbụla bụ onye youth awọ agwara m ihe okenọrụ dịrị anyị ị na-akpọ mmadụ atọ everyday sensitizing people everyday na-ekwu igere dịkwa mma o then igere inyekwa aka were ọnụ gị tinye n'ọlụ iji ọnụ gị tinye n'ọlụ bụ ịkpọ mmadụ atọ at least pay your 200 naira wepụta 200 naira zụrụ kaadị 200 naira were kpọọ mmadụ atọ kọwarịa ọghọm dị n'ihe ndị a na-eme na be anyị kọwarịa ọghọm and at least today akọwatọrọ m us etu ndị a si mee anyị mebisie ihe niile anyị nwere yes so kọwarịa ọghọm kọwarịa disadvantages nọ n'ihe a onye ahụ ịkọwarịa aja aghọta ya ọghọtakwa ya onye nwere onwe ya kpọkwa mmadụ atọ ọzọ before you know it anyị sensitize our people ihe ọjọọ ala so imechi announcements asị m ka m hapụ unu ebe a na ka nje continue with ihe na-eme today ụbọchị taa ga-amara ọnụ mma unu ga-adị ka echi adị agwa agwụ Chukwu gozie unu niile I will see you in the afternoon or
now. I have videos, like as I said, I have videos and pictures which I cannot play on the screen at this point in time. But bear it in mind that you see those videos as soon as possible once our app is, of course, officially launched. Now, I have another message for somebody. I have another message for somebody, which I will be showing his picture, his face, and of course, his name and surname will be mentioned. Now, I said now. I want all of us to pay attention, please, while we listen to this.
And then ego security. Etelo odumegu ndị tenants ma sabajire jana na amelesin ka unu jiri hapịa ọla odu ho jire je gwa nwe ya ụmụ ya ejize na-eburu ndị bịara na amelesin fine boy na bịara na ndị bịara na amelesin ka na efuru ya na I talk am. Did you hear me na-ekwu okwu ọdị unu ka okwu ma abụ okwu onye ara?
Did you hear the Oluku? Did you hear the Oluku? The Oluku is lamenting. Nandi Galonalo amnesty can send it to judgment now, which is internally Duakanono. And this idiot that is talking, his name is called Ogugwa Iwanyanwu. He is Iwanyanwu's son, the son of Iwanyanwu. In the same way, Millie. This idiot, I will show you his picture. This idiot, his mother, his own mother, was the women leader or woman leader. I don't know. Is it woman leader or women leader? Women leader. Who dedicated all her life for sabotage. And the father himself, Iwanyanwu, is another Sabo who is also working for Hope Uzodinma and co. as a politician. This idiot went to join a Bubago. Let me even show him. Let me show him. Let me show him. Let me quickly show his picture. The idiot went to join Ebubatoro. He went to join Ebubago. After joining Ebubago, he thought he has arrived. He began to work against our own men, slaughtering innocent people in Awidemmili, innocent youths. This idiot, slaughtering innocent youths of Awidemmili. But when the heat became too much, this idiot fled. This very idiot fled to Asaba. I want to tell Ogugua that we know where he is in Asaba. Eternally Iduaka is getting to your doorstep. Ogugua, you cannot use a bubago to buy innocent youths of Biafra and then disappear to Asaba, thinking you are now free. Anybody who knows Ogugua Iwanyanwu must tell him that his crime is about to caught up with him, and he cannot. You can run, but you can never hide. You'll be fine, boy, Abi. You joined the Bubago to slaughter. According to him, he said he wanted to avenge his mother. According to him, he said he wanted to avenge his mother, who was the woman leader that was solidly behind most of the sabotage that took place in those areas. And he went to join Ebubago. And this idiot was, slaughtering youths anyhow. And all go notice men are getting very close to him. He fled to Asaba. We know that you are in Asaba. We know. Men are aware. And don't think that you are now in a safe heaven in Asaba. After all your crimes against the children of Chukwu Okike, you think you can now go to Asaba to relax. No. Anything you do against this anything you do is recorded. We have seen you. We have seen your face today. So let us see. Otu aka yesi bunu ni no oto ni mafia. Unu nchani ne se na nwere onwe amambia because you are working for one governor or senator like that to sabotage our struggle. You will never, ever go scot-free. Never. Now let us listen to the idiot. Let's listen to the fool. After this, I'm going to give an opportunity for few people to make their comment. Just few people to make their comment. Let us hear the idiot just 1 minute, and then I will give opportunity for few people to make some comments.
I'm listening. You know, you're happy. Ola, odu hojere jegwa nwe ya, umu ya ejize na eburu nde bira na I'm listening. Fine boy na bira na nde bira na I'm listening ta na efuru ya na. I talk am. Agwa na eme na ekwu okwu odo unu ka okwu ma aba okwu onye ara. Agwa ya na eme na akwụkwọ ahụ nkwuru mgbe ahụ na na-atakụlụ m. Agwa ya na eme na mmezu na. Agwa ya na eme na mmezu na. Maazị Babira dị ebe na I'm listening. Una happy Ola ọgazieri ọgụ ọ na-agbazi ụmụ ya lele ndị bịara nị akpa ndị ahụ bịara nị na ka a na-eburu akpa ha ka a na-eburu nke ikpeazụ ya na akpa ha ka a na-eburu akpa ha nwa ka a na-eburu na agwara m ya ụnụ efiri ọnụ ha nkwenye ka nna akpa ndị ahụ ka a na-eburu saanị m ajụjụ ahụ saanị m ajụjụ ya ndị awọ chairman of Families bịa ịsa m ajụjụ a nke ikpeazụ chairman of Families bịa saa m ajụjụ a nke ikpeazụ bịa ha ise ama ajụjụ a akpa ndị niile ahụ ịkpọrọ gaa ihe akpa ha ga-ejere ejeburu sọm na akpa ya ga-ejere ejeburu sọm na ekwuru m ya ọjọ ụnụ ka ha na-eme nkwegheri akpa ya na-eme na ma onye ohi abịa ọ nọ na Families hụ na ha pịa ọla na-efilo n'ọchịgharịala
ikuku ka ụkwa the bastard the new update voice onye kwa that idiot na gwagida Desmond.
All right.
Onye amokwa
let us give opportunity for Biafran people to, of course, make their own contribution. All right. I'm going to open the line right now for our people who want to make their contribution to call in and, of course, make their contribution. Do you want me to share the link, or do you want to call on WhatsApp? I want you to decide. The first 2, 3, 4 answers is exactly what I'm going to do. Would you like WhatsApp, or you want me to share the link so that you can join and, of course, speak your own mind? Which one do you want, my people? You have heard it all for now. For now, there are many to come. Many to come. But for now, I don't believe because of our own time. Yes, because of our time, so we will hold it there for now. Okay, a lot of people say share link. Now the link is going to be posted in the comment section. There you go. There you go. The link is right now in the comment section. Those of you watching from YouTube, the link is in the comment section. If you're watching from Facebook, the link is in the comment section. You can just quickly click the link and join me immediately without any wasting of time, so that everybody can speak, and then we will call it a day. We have 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes to go. Therefore, everybody will have 1 minute to speak. Please, I beg you, bear with me, please. No matter how short the time is, just use it. 1 minute is enough, please. 1 minute is enough, please. All right. The link is there in the comment section. You can click the link and join me immediately. All right. Obieze, unmute yourself and speak, please.
Hi, good afternoon from my side.
You're welcome. Please go ahead and try and be audible, please.
Yeah. This is program I made today. All the very necessary, because watch this program na Adade Orama program. And this particular guy know where I from me direct. I from this guy. See the way she guy here about the way she about these things. That is not the way. You guys have the traditional ruler. You have the PG of the community. Yeah, he told me, oh, the PG now 10 years have expired, so they have this thing. The caretaker committee. They have. I say, yeah, but I want to know what caretaker committee. It's not. You can't do it. This is not by force. Those people in us come to come and collect amnesty. What is their security? He's no, everything is okay. There will be no problem for them. They have to come and collect that amnesty. It's very, very important. He started to ask me, am I from the town? I said, I'm not from the town, but I have somebody there that contacted me to call on his behalf. That's why I'm calling you. The way you are doing this thing is not the way. In every community, all the whole community knows somebody that is bad and good in their community. If the community have somebody that is into criminality, the community, everybody's supposed to come together and call the person in their town meeting and talk to the person. Then if the person don't want to listen, then the community will ostracize the person and send the person away from the community. But the way you guys are going, come to where, it's not the solution. It's not going to help anything. But today, look at where the guy is now. He's running away. So I don't know. I just try to put my own a little contribution. I already called the guy. I have his 2 numbers, the WhatsApp number he gave to me. I call him direct. So my brother, well done for the good job you guys are doing. Thank you for the good job you guys are doing.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you. The issue there is that we are fighting for our freedom. We do not need any amnesty from the government or whatsoever. We don't need anything called amnesty. We don't need it. And we are not, I have said it from beginning, I said it before, that we are not fighting against any community that the Biafra Liberation Army is located. But you can make yourself the opposition to the People's Army. You as an individual or collectively, you as an individual or the collective villagers can make yourself or themselves the opposition, depending on the role that you are playing. If you think you can allow yourselves to be used by the enemies to fight against the People's Army, you become an opposition, because we cannot fold our arms and watch you that we are fighting for become an impediment to our freedom. We can't allow that to happen. So we don't need any amnesty from anybody. Anybody that goes to collect amnesty has become an automatic saboteur. Is an enemy. Because once they give you amnesty, you begin to work for them. You are more important to them than ordinary villager, because they know that you know the nooks and crannies of the place, of the area, of the village. So you become an asset to them, because they know that you were with them and now you were with us, but now you are with them. So it is easier to work with you. So you become a threat to us. Adade Olamma, I'm going to give you time to speak. Please go ahead. You're welcome, my sister.
Ikukuna. Gini.
You're welcome.
Ikukuna.
Adade Olamma, Adande mbụ na ndị egede.
Anabai. Ekene m gezi nwanne m.
No.
Wee na-ekene ụmụ Biafra niile, ụmụ ndị gboo, ụmụ ndị Ikenji Aba, ụmụnne m, ekene m ụnụ. Agbapụtara m wee fụ na ikuku nna na ịnọ na ihe a n'anya program ị na-eme nsọ aba na nke a dị ụtọ. Mmakpute nna be anyị always okwu na m abatara mgbe m batara mgbe ị na-egosi maka Emmanuel Kanu uchi mma ya ọ ga-emesa isi ndigodo m program ya so ihe m ebido na nke Emmanuel Kanu kọbawa because na ebido m n'oge wee sowe Emmanuel Kanu mgbe ibidoro mana mgbe njebe m chọrọ ikwu okwu na dịsi ude na enwụchafụtara nwa udude enyi ya biko ị nwere ike ititụrụ m just foto that guy nwambe ahụ even na ọ lụrụ ogo nwambe because ana m anụ onu nwatakịrị a ikuku nna biko ị nwere ike ịkpachatogodo nwa nkwenye a kpachagodo foto ya biko ọ dị possible ikuku nna
Can try. Let me
yes,
try and bring you to this.
because na m na-anụ onu nwata nwoke a ọ na-ekwu okwu ana m eche na mmadụ na-ekwu
Imagine.
ka ị nwụchapụtara nwambe a nsị ma gịnị anyị nwụ ndị Biafra ya cha nnọọ bọtụrụ anyị ya kwuo unu mkpọmkpọ iko anyị ya nke fụrụ mmadụ nna na-ekwenụ m anya biko nwatakịrị na-eji ike nsị were nọrịkọcha nnọruo ana n'elu ya ọgwarie nna ọwadide maazị Nnamdi Kanu ibusie n'anya ịtara ahụhụ because so through all this ụmụ ochikanti call themselves IPOL ebe a ka ụmụ rubbish ya niile ụmụ born to away Fulanis mụrụ na Biafra land. If not, they can anya the kind of order this idiot na-enye and the worst part that no ife na-ekwu ka ọ na-ekwu ọha gbuo kpọmnumu na ha pụta ju onye na-egbu and ọnwụ na watch this nwamba nsị nwa anọghị enwe nwa mmezi nsị mmezi nsị amakanụ ikuku nna na torment na terrorize his community. Now always gallant man akwa ife ọkpọrọ onwe and ọ na-enye order ka ezigbo ojii nọ na the village were protect the village ọ gbapụ ọsọ gịnị na-achị ya mgbe a na-ekwu okwu onwe mgbe dịsi ụmụ useless people a kedu ife na-akpọ that nonsense man onye isi fa nna ọ na-awụ nnecha nnọọ some people anya na m adị tired kedu ife a na-akpọdo onye isi ha etel ọdịmegwu kwado etel ọdụ egwu mgbe utelu nwa nonsense si na ya na-eme amnesty ebe ọ nọkwa emekwa amnesty nwekwa n'Owere ka ọ nọkwa kedu ka ihe esi na nọ na mara mee ụmụ udene bushita ụmụ nonsense enwere uru faba anyị echicha nnọọ bọtụrụ anyị ayọkwuo mkpọmkpọ iko nukat dem onwere nke nwere efuna ya ha afụ ya anything na-arụ ebe ha wụ a gallant man na ihe a na-eme dị mma why be eji zọpụta the community ebe ha sị na the community no under siege which no of our ndị na-terrorize the community.
Exactly.
Kedu ka ihe esisi that na ihe at least owu that na ụmụ ife ọ na-eme and na that community ahụ ọ nọ na ya na o nwere ife na-eme na ya ọ nọ na the community and liberate the community. Why iji gbapụzi ọsọ gbapụ isizie na Owere ebe fanụ ha bịa na-terrorize the community ndị egbucha na ụmụ youth nọ na this community this awọ ide mmiri atagbuo n'onwe fa n'afọ because of all these rubbish people and then negide anya nke nwere nke mana m ajụsị this nonsense ya na-afụ hie dịka ihe mmeji isi mkpụrụ aka were piri isi biko ka njọ na ọrụ nwere family ebe o si apụta kedu ka mmadụ ya esi mụọ nwa mụrụ ama wụrụ problem for the community awụ ide mmiri now this community enwezi ọnụ okwu amara na onwezikwara onye ndụ na-eku ume nọ here and these people they proud they happy onye a na-akpọ ndị Abakaliki ndị ọkwa Abakaliki ka ọ na-akpọ nọ ndị Abakaliki kwara Abakaliki ka ọ dị ndị Ebonyi steeti nke ahụ ndị Ebonyi steeti o nwere ọkwa Fulani o mkpa ya ụdị si dị ọtọ a na-ekwu ife ahụ Ebonyi steeti wee na-ajụ this rubbish ya na ndị Ebonyi steeti kedu nke ka mma ka njuju na m biko na okwere m achọrọ m ịjụ ajụjụ a ọnwụ na-eweta this rubbish anọghị because ọnwụ na-eweta foto this guy iche na odi mkpa na-ekwu iche na onye na-ekwu nụpụrụ mmadụ n'ezie na onye na-ewetara ndị Ebonyi steeti ọnụ ka njuju na ama ụmụnne nke ibe a na-akọdo why eji wee hapụ this rubbish on a terrorize this community why this man na ebe a na-ekwu dat na ọrụ na-eje akwa ozu ejenata ejenata ma ndị ọsa na-eje anata ọda ka ndị ebube agụ ejenata fa ọda ka ndị ebube agụ ka ọ na-ekwudu ejenata ndị ọda onwe mmemme ya ma ejenata ndị ọda kwali n'ọfa nwa ndị na-eme ya nụ started by Chinasa Nwolu all the business o wetelefa at times these people na-esi izu ozu na ọnwụ na-akwa ha ozu even ndị a na-apịa ozu ụtarị na ọnwụ na-eweta ndị money complete aha hụ obi ozu n'elu akpati n'ime akpati were ụtarị pịawafu ozu arụ ebe a na-emegide the family ngwa juzie m ka ebe go na ụdị mmadụ anyị na-eje kedu ebe enidiri m emevugo m ikuku na biko mma like ka ise ndị elem this guy with that program mma chọrọ m ili visit the program back because iwedu n'obi mgbe nna anụ ebe nwatakịrị a na-ebe ka awụ ife gbadoro n'onu si na ya na-enye ọda so si ife na-agwa ndị awụ ide mmiri dat na ife na-eme ụnụ ụbụnụ ka o si ndị na-egbu ụnụ ukwu ụmụnne ụnụ ndị na-eterrorize ụnụ ụmụazụ ụnụ mụrụ amụ ndị na-eterrorize because when you see this idiot this small thing nọ here afụghị anything and I'm very sorry for naming this idiot 9 months pregnant for nothing all this sufferness just like that but don't worry I know if you gwara ikuku na thank God ọ matago that na that ihu ahụ ọ na-eche a na-eze ezo adị ezozi eze ni longer that ihu ahụ na outside mgbe ọ na-enyo mmadụ ka a na-enyokwa ya onye
of
ya
course
chekizie because na onwe ya nwa na onwe ya ekoweghị nke n'enu mana ọkwa ma hụ ya akwụ ụgwọ mpụ na alụlana these useless things mere na Biafra land especially na ala Igbo they will pay ka ahụ sure ikuku na amanata aka na this program because ezigbote iwe dị n'obi asị nka hapụ igbu nnukwute oge gị na aja ọsambata ka nje life mgbanye fụ na ịnọ life nsị m nụ anya ife ị na-eme nsọ na ọ dabara anyị bido ebe a so nna m ikuku na-aba ikuku na
adị Igbo niile
nna m ị na-enye m obi aṅụrị ikuku na ana m ekene gị in fact nkene godugu because na iso n'ike nji aba ikuku na jisie ike n'ọrụ ị na-alụ jisie ike ikuku na in fact ị na-eme great eziokwu niile otu isi eme ya ọdịstin I don't know ọnwụ na mma abịa sị na emesị aka mbịa m akwụkwọ na be gị ka ị gosi eziokwu niile na ọ dịghị izi nna m jisi ọ na-enye m joy ikuku na ọ na-enye m joy onye ka eji lụọ last week afọ gị mpụtakwasị m gịnị mere ebe ezi ka ikuku nna m nọ ka nchọke na ikuku nna m ma hapụ ka m gwara maka ịgba m nkịtị Biafrans ekene m ụlọ azụ aja asụsụ ka m bịa ka nkene m ikuku nna etinyegoro 1 2 3 n'ebe dịsi ochika ntị anọ ka afụ dat na ka ọfụ dat adị m happy go ifugoro picture because mgbe ikuku nna wepụta picture ude na asị m nkụja so onye a na-aba ihe a ka o nwere ebe ọzọ nwere reserve oh my God ikuku nna Biafrans ka m nwere opportunity a wee kene ụmụ ndị gboo na emechara na ọ na-emechabeghị ka nzu ike mezie ka nkene ụmụ Biafra.
Okay, let me bring other people so that they can make their comments. All right, Rising Sun, please unmute yourself. Please, I want to beg everybody to use 1 minute, please. You can see we have a lot of people waiting behind. Please, please, please. Rising Sun, please go ahead. Rising Sun, are you there?
So yes, so Good evening. Good evening, my big brother.
You're welcome.
Good evening. Chukwubagume. This night program, new name. Iwu Onyoko. Onyoko Mita. Onyokoko. Onyoko. And today, I meet him, my big mom, Daddy Orama. Daddy Orama. Daddy Muradeg. Ekenemo, ana mekenu na bani chuku ba unume. Chuku ba unume. Achogo de mi bidogodi na igenyem time, big uncle, igenyem time. Emano wem. Igenyem time a little. Biko achọrọ m ibidogodi na that man a na-akpọ Kanu nta Kanu na nwanne ya nwoke. Ịma ndị a wụ agent. Asị a na-eji anya okenye amara ọka kara aka. Statement mmadụ ka ị ga-eji mara ya ihe ọ bụ. Gamada, this man, these people who know about they are just a betrayer. How one of the Judas among the 12 disciples. So for me, Master, these people don't have your time to begin to mention their name. You are just promoting them. But the only thing I believe that in this life, there is a time for recons, the time for payment, the time for karma to take his place. That is a law of nature. And meanwhile, this particular young boy, he goes to the place here. That guy with idiots, completely idiots. Because he go the hope we are not for that. This guy lack wisdom, he lack sense. In fact, this is the one of things we see in this useless country, because the country have a structure to fail, the citizens, fail everybody. That guy is frustrated because no work, nothing. You see that only that way to make money. You see it as only surviving way to make money. He make himself available to hope and his agent to use him against his fellow brothers. See, he's threatening the community. Look at small boy that meet Yanozo, he can't stand me one-on-one to fight. He's threatening the whole community, and some people are afraid, and nobody's challenging him, nobody's replying him. You see that this country have been programmed to fail. That is it. My brother, Chuku Koziege, Onyoko Mita. Ị na-ebutere anya a na-afụ ha na-awọchi ha, a na-edetu afọ ha, na-edenyekwara ha mgbe oge ruru a ga-enyeghachi ha batụ, a ga-akwụghachi ụgwọ ha akọrịnta ọrụ ha rụrụ na Biafra. Chukwu gọzie gị, Chukwu gbaa gị ume ka m nye time ka ndị ọzọ nweta nyefe ka ndị ọzọ nweta ike ekwutukwa. Chukwu gọzie gị.
Udo Drege Rising Sun, thank you so much for your contribution. We appreciate you. All right, Vico Chi, please grab the microphone and talk to us. Vico Chi, can you hear me? Grab the microphone and talk to us. Okay, Vico Chi is not paying. Oh, you need to go out and come back again because your device is not properly connected. All right, Onyoma Nami, grab the microphone, please.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, please go ahead.
Yeah, Ikuku, my brother, I thank you so much for what you're doing. You know, one thing is that I'm not supporting the guy that said that, but what I want to let you know is that like what he was saying about when people are doing marriage, some people are going to collect money. Those people is not our BLA or PDF. All those fake, all is from all those IPOB Nigeria boys is doing that nonsense, and they are doing it using a BLA name, or even if they can catch that person that is doing those things when our brothers are trying to do marriage or do wedding or do the burial, that is not maybe burying old woman, but not those these politicians. They are burying people. Hey, if they can tell them, okay, you can't do this because you cost us this, but all these old people, you see this. All this IPOB Nigeria has boys. They have all those areas that always go and collect money and say, if you don't pay them, they will do this, because they did it in my family. That's why I'm saying it. They did it in my family. So that is one thing. If our PM can announce this, if you're one of those people doing that nonsense, stopping our people to bury their lovely one or do their marriage or do something, they should stop it. They should stop that nonsense, but not putting it that is our BLA doing it. It's not. I know, like in our area now, they arrest most of those idiots doing that. And if you go to our village now, it's a kind of calm. Since they arrest some of them that is working with them, that place they are calm. If you even our prime minister can tell these people that is doing this nonsense using our name to do this nonsense, if anything they catch any of them, they should be on suit. That's only what I want to tell you. I appreciate what you're doing. Thank you. What anything to say? I'm telling you the truth. What he was saying about people collecting money is true, because they did it in my own family. So if they can,
what you are saying, we have the videos already. Don't worry yourself. There are some videos we have which I cannot even play now because of the gory image that come with the video. So don't worry, we'll start releasing those videos very soon. Don't worry yourself. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Remy Juice, please unmute yourself and speak to us. Please, everybody, minimize the time, please. We are heading to the end of the program. Ndewo, go ahead, sir. Yes, go ahead. But if you can be more audible.
Yeah, because I'm alone. Yeah, my first time in Barcelona. You see me can all. You know why I get it? You
say?
Oh God, I'm Lulu. You see me go.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Getsemane, please grab the microphone and speak to us.
Getsemane is here, supporting and greeting Ikuku #1.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Conere nke Biafra. Ine jana ndị arụ, man. I tagova gwo.
Ay, Ikuku
Mgbe ọ na-ebido ọ sị ka m pụta ka m gbaa n'ọtọ n'Ụmụahịa. Ọ gbakwana anaba ọtọ n'Ụmụahịa. Karịchasịa nke kpọrọ onwe ya mee. Ama m ọ ga-arahụkwa ụra n'anyasị a, mana ndị na-enweghị conscience, they can do anything at any time.
Yes.
But in any case, Odinangwa have shown them that he know them.
Yes.
No place to hide.
No place to hide.
At all.
They will never hide, no matter how they pretend. Yes. I don't even know how that very man called Meme has the boldness to come to stream media. I mean, according to them, they are mainstream media. When I vomit that nonsense over me there. That is to tell you now, Mbawu na-ebu nwa nkịta, ọ na-ebu ụzọ mechie imi oji anụ oshishi.
Ala
na-achụgharị, but that man will never go free. Biafra will not even forgive that man. Even if our supreme leader forgive him, we will not even forgive him. I don't even know how he will. Even though that's no Obara Srike, Manakwiho, that guy, Nandumune, they have done a lot of harm to Biafra restoration. And I believe we will put them where they belong. So you could now and support what you are doing. I didn't happy and may follow you 247 but you better on a line because animal like share the cement, the zoo, Nigerians and their medias. I want you to continue with your good job. I want you to continue with your good job. That guy, in case ahụrụ m foto ya awa adadara my request for foto ya wepụtakwa ya ahụkwana m ya before na-ele nwa ncha nkụta ara amen na-ekwu okwu na-ekwu ya
that boy ifuru na foto ji ebube agụ wee kpamkpamkpa na wide mmiri ọ nọ n'ọsọ now.
Imagine
ọ ga-ọfọrọ obele ka aka kpali ya onwe idea na iko ya ejugo o wee narie but
ya wa mana ọ ga-agbacha ọsọ mana ọ gaghị ezonwuli ọ gara agba ọsọ mana ọ gaghị ezonwuli because afụgo ya already ọ gbacha ọsọ how many years ọsọ ga ya may travel outside Nigeria he will never hide from Biafra aka ga-akpari ya one day. So nwanna m asị nke jisi ike n'ife ị na-eme adị m very very happy. Adadọrọ mma asị na ọ dị mma ka ọ bịa skuulu nke gị ịmakwa na mụ nwa awụ na ịmata onye mgbe ị ga-ama na ana m achọ skuulu gị aha kemgbe ụwa so ajoin ya m Adadọrọ mma biko bịa tinye anyị na skuulu ka anyị jee dị akwụkwọ na ọ dị m mkpa ka olu m na-apụtakwa ọfụma.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Joseph John, please grab the microphone and use just 1 minute, please. I beg you. Joseph John, grab the microphone. 1 minute, please.
Yeah. I greet you, my Eben or the very small action can learn to my game. I will admit when I'm that in a man what you get. I got a lot. It just will go away before where deceive on the band. But here not she wagging out just to see it would that none day. No, there were leaders, no, the armor, the armor, where Muftana higher hand of Biafra or how the people now now. So, Ndani, how Bachapa also higher Batakwa and high age have free Habeloma. So, in the that na Gimwa Jisike. And so life from time, even where here just confusion before Biafra unite, and then we will one Biafra something China Chebe because you know again the corner. Onye nke anwa wose for
ndị anwa anọzie ekwu okwu fanọzi na media na ọ ka na-ekwu okwu na media.
Oh, n'ọsọ na o mechezi na-ayọzi mgbaghara mana nwaazị ka ha ga-echi wee bịazie wee yọzie mgbaghara but our prime minister chịkwa na chance dịkwara onye ọwụna ya na-achite because nwosu aka mechakwara eche ihe nna ya mechekwa na-achite azụ. Ana m ekere ada dị ọla mma ya nwa na-etinyekwa na-ekwukwa so anyị nwa na onwe anyị nọkwa n'obodo a iwe ya mụkwa isi eme nke anyị wee na-agakwa. So if you give myself number, they can not jump a man and they water number. The other day, my phone bill when so now the was okay. I should I should I life today. Come the one I'm a party ship but it's cool to my analysis. I am a bumble. I'm up on a church where in that second in China. I won't say it here. I want to ship here. But one flight now. Kabukoli and the Wakanda position. So I'm on I get what he had. It can I greet you. Very, very nice. You see you can now.
Udo.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I greet you. Yeah.
All right. Ngwanu Adadiola mma, please give us your closing remark. Can we keep ya ụbọchị ọzọ?
Yes, ikuku nna. Hell, ụmụ ndị gboo, ụnụ mana ada ndị mbe na ndị egedewe asụsụ Igbo ka m ji eje. Maka ndị a na-anụ Igbo, unu ewekwe n'iwe. Ịmara asụ na nke awụ nke anyị, nke m wụ nke m, na nke awụ nke m. So m may promote kwene my own. Aka m ji wee wụla ada ndị gboo. So ana m ekene ụmụ Biafra niile. Asị Chineke gọziele m unu. O nweghị ife ọzọ zoro ezo na njem nwere onwe anyị na-eje. Unu niile ji anya unu afọ, nwere ife zoro ezo. And ihe na-akpa ji m ohere a wee na-akpọ ụmụ Biafra niile, kachasị ụmụ ndị gboo, maka na ụmụ ndị gboo ọnwa nwa na-akwụ ụgwọ karịchara ụgwọ na njem a. Ha kwana ka m ji wepụta onwe m ebe fanọ. Because ha nwa ka a na-egbu. Ha nwa ya ihe niile dị na njem nwere onwe a ụmụ ndị gboo, afụfụ niile ụfa na-atị ya. So ana m asụ unu jisi n'ike ụmụnne m, ọkachasị ndị nọ na be anyị na ana Igbo na ana aja. Asị m jisi n'ike, ụjọ atụ n'ụnụ, obi sie na asị na o tekata aka ọ dịbara njọ ọma dị mma. Onye ọbụla pụta n'igwe, onye ọbụla ịsọ na-asọpọtụ dịsi njem nwere onwe, amazịkwa m ife ị na-eje, because o ya emecha dịrị gị too late. And o ya ewute gị that na ife gbasara njem nwere onwe mere n'anya gị, afa gị adịghị ya. Iti ha aka n'obi si yes na-eso m jie eziokwu niile. Jụọnụ ndị tụrụ vootu. Onwe ndị tụchara vootu ihe ya ahụ mbọsa ha tụ vootu, ọdịka nwere ihe ọdịka ha nwetara ndụ ọzọ. Onwe ndị mere fundraising for the first time ha nwere nwantịntị nke ahụ ha nwere tinye, ọdịka ha nwetakwala ndụ n'ime ndụ, because n'ife anyị na-emewe ife mmụọ. Wee na-agwa ụnụ sị onye ọbụla binie, ọkachasị this IOU loan a na-ekwu okwu ya. Awadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwesị were ego gị jee tinye ebe ọ dị sef, ka ihe mere anyị mgbe a nọ n'ọgụ Biafra hafụ ime anyị ọzọ. Biko na ụmụ ndị gboo, Awadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ihe, and ọbata obi wee suzie stamp. Ise stamp by how iji wee mebe wepụtara anyị lọnchiala anyị ego eje mma. A na-ekwu okwu na ọ lọnchiri ego eje mma, o wepụtakwala alọnchiala anyị IOU ebe ya wee binye Biafra ego. Ọnwụ na 1000 eje mma ka ibi, mgbe ya enye gị na Biafra bịa enyekwa gị adịala gị 1000 n'elu 1000 ọwụ 2000. Afụbeghị m ndị mere otu ahụ bifo. Onwedu banki ya emienu. Ị nwere ike na-echesi na ọ bụ na were ego m tinyekwa na ọkwa na Biafra abịara n'anya ka ngwa gị. Unu echezina like that, because na ọ ya awụrụ ọbata obie ife ifele na o kwere anyị nkwa omenwu. Ine anya ife ọ na-eme since mbido ruo today, ife adịna na everything, ihe niile adịgo. And ya nwapụtakwa na-asị yes everyday ka ọ na-agwa anyị onye mbọsị ka o bido na ebe ọ nọ today. And maybe 2 years o take over this njem. Imagine na ọnwụ na ya nwa nọ since. So ụmụnne m, ọ ka mma ụnụ mma ratụrụ unu tinyere ego ahụ, unu binyere ego ahụ Biafran gọọmenti tinye na IOU loan dam nduzu gọọmenti is the account, because nekwanya ka ngwa ụnụ eye restore Biafra 2nd of December. Ọnwụ na restore Biafra enema ihe ndị Fulani bụ unu bụ n'obi. Gba ka ha ewepụta nke ha ji wee wuli dị ọtọ ha kpọrọ fa. Unu ekwe na ịmalega ahụ isevelu na data akaụntụ, ịmalega ahụ idowere that place tinye ya ebe ọ dị save na IOU loan oyi Biafran gọọmenti. Ihe ha eligreti ya mgbe ihe enwe aṅụrị ya, ihe ha echetakwa ada. So wee na-aya unu niile ọnwụ na itube votu ọ gwara nwantịntị akụchie ihe eligreti onye emekwago na aba na ya mma apụtakwasị gị ntọ ọhụụ, because na afọ ndị na-akpọ na fon na-ekwu okwu maka ịtụ vootu a kuchi na ndị happy na ndị be anyị ebinyene. Ana m na fon m alịghị nge gbakwa na aka nne gị fụ na ndị mmadụ afọgo na ọkwalapụ onye ọnwụ na-etetego n'ụla again na ihe gbasara vootu a. Ọnwụ na itetebe, this is the opportunity to wake up and vote. And another thing na chimekwa ka ịmara wụ that na ife gbasara identity ID card database ọnwụrụ anyị nwawu ndị ụmụ ndị gboo ife ifere dat n'obodo ọzọ anyị binyere anyị nwere data binyere anyị identity mere anyị mara nwe afa nwere anyị nwe adres karị na isi obodo. Come out and say, well, say, this is my identity. All the countries in Africa which are identity, well, a database, some the Biafra, when they went database, because of finding a stupid country, and will anything the Hanisi. The only thing the Hanisu Kahayes will just their individuals, Leha, will Emelego, or Bucha. So let us get up and stop this madness. Afafa, Kaliana, Lelia, Kaliana, Uda and Asu, or Kaligo. In will you know your metotagi. Less consignment. Don't worry. One day, one man off fruit dinner. Or don't call you work a cage, body cochana. I got this man and do you meet this kind of Tonya Kitaya when a Jizaka was Ozoma. On your monopa on your manachineke cocoa. Umundubuya Tazafu again, or to go too much. Umundem binien. Then as you come over, when there's a bow, Umundibuani no more jam. And Gede. Ụmụ Igbo otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ ọwa eziokwu na flyer apụtabe and jingo apụtabe ọ ya apụta very soon anyị na ha eme ihe dị na ya ya anabata ọbata obie na 13th of October bịanụ menya ka ọ wụrụ ihe dị egwu nke a ụmụ Igbo ụmụ aja niile gbara gburugburu hence na iwu nwa afọ Igbo hence na iwu nwa aja bịa ka anyị nabata na eze abata Biana ka ya nabata nzabata n'obi ọbata obie Iduaka mmili ka anyị tie n'ihe mmọnwụ ka anyị gosie yes na anyị nwa ụmụ Igbo na anyị dị proud inwe somebody like him na anyị na-enwe anyị shọt obi aṅụrị juru anyị afọ inwe onye dị ka ọbata obie ukoro mmụọ ọ daala idise ndị zu a na-ama jijijiji all this DON a na-ama jijijiji bịanụ nyere anyị aka 13th of October ka o ya akpọta na Zoom bịanụ soro anyị ka anyị nabata nze abata n'obi ọbata obie wa na Biafra land. Ana m asụ na Chineke gọziele m ụnụ ụla dole edo ka m na-ewu isi ụnụ niile sọsọ ụzọ ife na-abụ ka nna ya n'isi ụnụ ogologo ndụ na-ala isi ike ụmụ ndị gboo n'isi ụnụ n'isi ezinụlọ ụnụ and n'isi ada ndị mba na ndị egere na n'isi ezinụlọ m ndewere m ndị gboo. Ikuku nna thank you. Ikuku nna
Adandimbo na ndegede. Thank you. Ikusigo na everything. So abulumu ikusi again. So Biafrans, thank you all. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you for supporting us. I have nothing else to say. See you all tomorrow. Good night. From me, from here, of course, with all the love in our hearts.
Ebon.
Good night. Ebon.